Let's see. Let's get this set up. Yeah, that's probably loud. Hey, everybody. Gonna get on here so I can see your guys' comments. Give me a quick second. Let's see. Want to make sure I can see what everybody's saying. Is it going to show me? There we go. Awesome. Hey, everybody. Hi, Candy. Hey, LaKendra. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Shay. Hey, Jeanette. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully well. Hopefully no hangovers. If you guys can hear me, make sure you guys let me know. Can I get a 1 in the chat? I'm on a bit early, but you know, things always seem to not go my way. Guys can't hear me? Oh, you guys can hear me. Okay, good. So today it's just going to be a relaxed day. As you guys can see, I'm not at my house, so we might get some interruptions, but try to come to the quietest spot. So today I just wanted to make it relaxed so we can go over just what's been going on lately with all the different cases and things like that. And I know I haven't went into any real conversations about the Summer Wells case, but I've been looking into that case, and I've been looking into it the whole time. So just little things that I kind of want to go over. So we'll be talking about that. And I know yesterday I told you guys about a case in San Diego in Chula Vista. And in that case, still we don't have any information on that, but they're trying to find anyone with any information on what happened to that little boy. No one really knows right now. I believe they're still questioning the 15-year-old. So, have any of you guys been following the Summer Wells case? Anybody? Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I see ones in the chat, but I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Because I did a post of her mother's Facebook. And so some people were asking me, can I do more and go more into her Facebook and look at her friends and things like that. One of my subscribers told me to look at one of her friends on there named Tony Hamad. It's spelled Toni. Hold on, give me a second. Sorry, guys, they have to let the dogs out. But yeah, she has a friend named Tony Hamad. It's spelled Toni, and the last name is Hammond. And that friend, what they said he was arrested a couple of days after Summer went missing for trying to kidnap a boy from his yard. So I don't really know about all of that, but I'm going to be looking into that as well. And then if I can find information on this Tony, I will put up another video and show you guys what I found and just tell you guys whatever I find on this. I did not know about the Tony. So I know, I don't remember who told me about that. Who told me? Hold on. So yeah. Um, Hi Etta B. Hey, I'm Diane. Didn't miss anybody. Hey, Shebe. So yeah, I'm just want to talk about that if you guys know anything or about it, and let's just talk about it. So we know that Summer went missing. There's three different stories. One, the police officer says, well, not the police officer, but from the scanner, they say that the mother went for a walk. But the mom said that her and her mother was planting flowers outside with Summer, and she wanted to go inside and play with her toys. So she went in the house, and her mother came in a little bit after. She asked the brothers where was Summer. They said in the basement. She called for her. There was no answer, and so she went down there to look for her, and the back basement door was open. Then the dad says that she went, the mom walked her in. So it's like, did she walk her in the house and leave her with the kids? Did she walk off by herself? Because the dad also says when the little girl, when she let her go walking off, Summer was on the opposite side of the house. They were on opposite sides. So did she watch her go into the house, or did she walk her in the house? So that's a little unclear there. There's too many stories. So we're just trying to figure that part out. The mom looked very nervous. I feel like Dawn has some type of control over her, or, she's intimidated by him, because when you look at the very first um, interview they did, she was kind of like, her head was down, like we were talking about. She was being very, very timid. So what do you guys feel like happened to Summer? What do you guys think happened to this little girl? How did she just go missing? Doesn't seem like there would be any type of kidnapping, because they're in a like remote area. There's nothing around it. So how could they not see anybody come up without seeing them leaving? That just makes no sense. Yes, Shay works by faith. Too many different stories. I mean, it went from the mom is on a walk. It went to, she let her go in the house and play. Then she came in later and the back door was open. Then she knows she walked her in, and 2 minutes later, she was gone. Where can she go in 2 minutes? Let's see. Lakeisha, hey, how are you? She states she's seen her walk into the home. Yeah, she said she's seen her walk into the home. But then another one of her interviews, she says she walked her in the home and left her with the brothers. So, Candace, which one is it? Shay Bay says, I think trafficked, possibly, possibly trafficked. But when she comes, if you see the picture or the little mini video they had of her coming from the river, and she's laying on the milk, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, do you guys feel like she was alive then? Or do you feel like she has already expired at that point? Jeanette. Most of the time, it's someone in the family. Yes, most of the time it is. And Don's sister came forward and she wrote on Facebook, I believe it was, and she was saying, "Look, you used to abuse me when I was younger, and I'm not letting it be quiet anymore. I feel like this will help find Summer." So I think he stopped talking to her. I believe Don doesn't really want to speak with his sister because she's putting out that information. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Kitten Smith, Jeanette, Shave, LaKendra. Thank you guys all for joining me. We're just talking about Little Summer. Wasn't It's not a big case that I'm covering, but I just put some videos out there just to keep an awareness, and I know that she has a lot of awareness. But I just kind of wanted to talk with you guys. I want to see where you guys think this whole investigation will lead us to. Veronica says, "Hello, I'm here today. And yes, I did subscribe. Thanks. If anybody's in the building and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead, click that subscribe button and a thumbs up." But yeah, so today we're just having a laid back, chill conversation about any of the cases you guys want to talk about Summer, which says his sister called it out. Okay. Veronica says she was dead. So in that picture, you believe she was dead? I don't know. When I look at the video they took and you see how she kind of looks a little pale, and then you see the picture, it kind of looks like they edited it so that her lips could look a little bit more pink, that she could look more lively in that picture. And you can also see from the ways her hands were positioned in the video, her hands are kind of like it looks like when a body goes into rigor mortis, how it kind of just stays in its position. It looks like that. And then in the second picture, it looks like they formed her hand, so it looks more lively, I feel like. I don't know if I'm using the right words, but you guys get what I'm saying. Let's see. Shay works by faith. I don't believe she was kidnapped. Supposedly, they have multiple dogs on the property, so that would have scared a kidnapper away unless it was someone they were used to. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking about, too. I was like, wait, there's dogs there, and the dogs didn't bark. And if you look from where the trailer is set up to where that basement door is, you can see right across. It's not that far. So how could she have just gone missing just like that? Like, you can literally see from where that flower pot is that they were planting flowers at. You can see that front door or back door, whatever that would be from a basement. I'm not sure, but you can see that door. So I don't understand how she just went poof, missing. They don't know where she is. There's no tracks of her going out. There was no car coming up. I don't know where this idea of the truck came from. Still trying to find out where the truck came from. Candy Richardson says, look at Summer's hands on that pic of her lying on the milk. Yes, one, her hand is kind of like opens, and one looks like it's positioned. So it's like they said, ooh, they accidentally took a video and it was supposed to be a picture. But it's like, how do you have all these oops videos? Were you guys trying to make, it documented so it looked like she was alive? I don't understand that part. LaKendra says, it's sad, but somehow I think she was dead. Yeah, and unless they have videos of them going in the store purchasing those milks. And I know some states have the, you have to pay for a bag, and normally people will just hold the carton of milk, but you guys only went to the store for 2 cold cartons of milk. I don't know. Etta B says, secondhand drowning. Yeah. Did she make it from the river, or did she drown in the river? And they just try to have these videos, because you can hear in the video they're saying something about, is her arm still up or something like that. And I'm like, who's saying that? Who's saying that in the background? Because some people are saying that she dropped the 15-year-old off before she went to the store. And some are saying no. But in that video, it sounds like that's the 15-year-old boy. It doesn't sound like a grandmother. It sounds like a 15-year-old boy or a younger male saying, you know, she's asking, is her hand still up? And they're like, oh no. So if you guys can go back and look at that video and see what I'm saying. Let me go over here to the comments. Candy Richardson, right. Veronica says, that baby looks dead. Everyone's saying that. I'm not sure. Shebe says, she could have been dehydrated. It's hot here in Tennessee. Could have been, because in the video, she doesn't look that pink like the picture. It looks like there's a filter on that picture. So it could be from like dried out, but it didn't look like flushed and pink at all. Let's see, Judy. Hey, Judy, how are you? Let's see. Candy Richardson says exactly. Shay works by faith. Who can sleep on cold milk jugs? Only someone deceased or unconscious. Right. She looked too comfortable on those 2 milks for her to have been asleep. I mean, she could have been just tired and exhausted from the river, but I don't know, on 2 gallons of milk, it just looks like an uncomfortable position. So I'm not too sure about that, guys. I'm on the fence about that. Now, I don't want to say this about these people and, you know, she ends up being found or there is video of her after. I don't know if she was deceased at that time or if she's even deceased now. I don't know. But that just looks like an awkward position for a child to be comfortably sleeping in. Let's see. Hi, Martha. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Another strange case. Nothing makes sense. Yes, Martha, another strange case. I don't know what's going on with these adults coming up with these stories about these children that makes absolutely no sense. They put no thought into it. And then come on national TV and really feed us these stories and just want us to go with it. No. We can't do that. Veronica says, where there's smoke, there's fire. Definitely. Where there's smoke, you're going to see that fire. Where's the flame? We got to put some flame to it because otherwise no one's going to get on top of things. So let's see. Judy, I saw that video. Yeah, did you see the video, Judy? So what do you think that conversation was? What was going on in that conversation? Like, it was something about is her arm still up and I don't know. I went over it multiple times and I don't know what to make of that. Let's see. Veronica says the cold milk was to keep her body fresh. I said the same thing. I was talking with Let's Talk News, and we were both like, cold milk? Maybe they thought it would look a little suspicious with just putting her on ice. But the cold milk, you know, they're probably like, okay, we need to get some videos to make it look like she was okay when we left the river. I don't know what the thought process was behind this one, guys. I really don't. Martha says, every day a child goes missing under strange circumstances. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense. Like, my Samuel, still looking up stuff on him, nothing new since the last arrest. But in that, if she were to keep that story going, just saying that, you know, an officer and the biological mom came and got him, well, she put no thought into that because the mom has video of her at her house. So they're coming up with these stories that make absolutely no sense that they're going to get caught up in. It's like, why do you guys keep doing this? Why do you guys keep even getting that upset with these children that you guys are murdering them? It just makes no sense. Let's see. Let's go down on here. Hey, let's talk. Thanks for joining me, boo. But yeah, so with the whole Summer situation, so that was a thing. People were saying, okay, she could have drowned at the pool. I mean, not at the pool, at the river. Then some are saying that her father could have possibly done something to him and they're covering it up, or Candace could have done something to her and he's trying to cover it up for her. I really don't know who's covering for who, or even if they are involved in the disappearance of this little girl. I don't want to say that and then it comes out they had nothing to do with it, because we do not have those facts right now. We don't have the facts on if she's alive or dead. We don't have facts on if the mother had something to do with it, the father, or if this red truck is involved. We just don't know at this point in time. So we'll have to wait for that to come out. Let's see. Jeanette. Why wouldn't they put her in the river and report that it took her? Hey, they could have even done that, but that would be neglect as well, though. Jeanette, that would definitely be neglect, because why would you just let your daughter go off in this river and, let it take her? And where's the phone call? Where's the phone call to the police? Because in the police phone call, it says the dispatcher lady is saying the parents have contacted us to let us know that the little girl is missing. The mother was out for a walk. So, matter of fact, I'm editing a video right now where it shows what the dispatcher says, what Dawn says, and then what Candace says. So that way you guys will be able to visually see each person's statement and where does it all connect. There has to be some truth with these things that don't make sense. So it's just a fact of unrattling all of that, and hopefully we find an answer. Let's see. LaKendra, I don't know why someone would take a picture of their dead child. You know what? I don't know why either. That sounds crazy, but they could have been thinking like, okay, let's think ahead. Let's think forward. Let's make sure that, we have some evidence of her being alive at this time and at this time. So they probably wanted to have timestamps and make it seem like, no, she was still here. But I also don't know why they do that either, because the coroner the medical examiner can find a close time of death. So I don't know. Jeanette, it happens all the time here. They warn about the tides. Okay, so you're in Tennessee, right? And so, okay, the tides take people out. I mean, I'm not really a water person, and that scares me when I go on the beach. The current, they could have, that would have been a better option. I don't want to say an option like that, like I'm giving options for how to get away with anything like that, but it's just like, where did this little girl go? Where is her body, if anything? Like, if she's not alive somewhere, and she could have ran off. They say she didn't run off. Who knows? If she was experiencing abuse, she could have ran off, thought she can, make it to the next road and got lost. We don't know at this point. Veronica, trying to go get a cold jug of water and put it in the chair with you, and let's see how long you can sit still. Right. Even if she was exhausted, the way she just looks so calm on the milk, I don't know about that one, guys. She looks too calm in that position, as if they just kind of like laid her there. Doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know. Jeanette says if she died at the river, it would no sense to move her home. Yeah, it would make no sense to move her home. It would make no sense to move her home if she died at the river. Just call. I know you may be afraid because you were drinking with a 15-year-old boy, and they would have probably charged you with neglect. But why take a murder charge if this was truly an accident? I don't know. Let's see. Veronica, I say if something happens, just tell the truth, please. That's what I just said. Like, if something is an accident, yes, you're going to get in trouble. At the same time, that's taking accountability for what you did. You're drinking with an underage boy at a river with your young daughter. You're not paying attention. Something happens. Take accountability for it. You don't want a murder charge. That would just make no sense to me. So trying to hide this and cover it up may get you in more trouble. Now that's if she drowned at the river. Some people can't get past that point. I'm saying if she was alive, and we do want to believe the story about her going in the house, where is she? If she did run off, they did scans multiple times, walkthroughs, drones. Where is she? Let's see. Jeanette. No, I'm in California. Okay, you're in California. Someone in here said they were from Tennessee. Who said you were from Tennessee? If you can just put like, hey, me. I have a question. If you're still in the building, let me know. No, I'm in California, Jeanette says. There are lots of rivers, lakes, and water here. Every year, people disappear in the lake. I am from California as well. There are a lot of lakes and rivers here. And, I mean, I go to the lake. I go for walks and things at the lake. But, yeah, kids do try to hop into the rivers and the bodies of water. But if something happens, say something. Yes, you don't want to get in trouble, but just say something. Martha says, they know what happened to Summer. I believe that family does know what happened to Summer. I don't believe the mother, if we're going to go with what she says, I do not believe that she left her daughter with her two sons and said, watch her real quick. They said she went into the basement. She said she was only gone 2 minutes. I rewinded it multiple times because I was like, did she possibly say 10? Maybe she could have went missing in 10 minutes. 2 minutes. And they went running, looking around. How far could a 6-year-old get in 2 minutes? I don't know. She might have supersonic speed. I don't know. But no. Let's see. Candy Richardson. These criminals think they are so smart. Yeah, they do. They just think we're going to take what they say, take it at face value, and run with it. They can get away with these murders. No, guys. I know she had social media. She has social media. Candace has social media. So she sees what's going on with these cases. And she sees how, people on the internet, on social media, go in and dig at these cases. She should have known if something did happen to Summer, that people were going to go look at her story and dig up any and everything they can on her and her family to get to the bottom of this. Let's see. Shay works by faith. If they are coming from the lake, why is Summer so fully clothed and it's hot? I said the same thing. I said her hair doesn't look wet. She doesn't look disheveled. It looked like she's fully dressed. Now, unless she had a change of clothes and they dressed her up and stuff after she came from the lake, and I don't know if they were having a barbecue, what they were doing at this lake, and they probably dressed her back, and yeah, she was on her way home and she was exhausted. I don't know, guys, but she didn't look like she was at the lake or the river. Hey, T-Star, how are you? Thanks for joining us. We're over here, we're just talking about little Summer right now, but today is just casual conversation. We're just talking about anything, any of the cases that are going on so far, up till date, and if there's any updates, if anybody has any updates, let's talk about them. So far, I haven't, nothing new or exciting that we have a new break in something, none of that yet, but hopefully with some of these cases we see a little bit more. Let's see. Veronica, I keep my water cup in the bed at night, and if my son don't put the top on it correctly, when he fills it while I'm asleep, If he feels it while I'm asleep and it wakes, oh yeah, it wakes you up instantly. Yes, same thing with my son's sippy cup. When he used to have a sippy cup, if it starts spilling in the bed, oh yeah, you wake up, you're like, whoa, what's that? So, I don't know. I don't know about this 2 gallon of milk thing. I don't know. Hey Nancy, how are you? So let's see who we got in the building. Who do we have in the building? We got Candy Richardson, Jeanette Jackson, Shebe, Nancy, Jeanette Jackson, T-Star, Veronica. We have Etta B in the building. We got Sharon Stevenson. How are you? We got Kathy. We got Diane. Let's see. What did I seen a comment right here, and I think I don't want to pass it up. Let's see. Who was that? Yeah, Shay says, right. Where were they? Where were they? Oh, Nancy says, finding you. I'm doing good. You guys see I'm looking a little bit crazy today, but 4th of July was yesterday, so, I'm doing a relaxed day today. Veronica says, that's a lot of clothes to have on in the summertime. It is. And from what I've seen, it's really hot out there. Very hot out there. And for her to have on those pants it looked like she had on like 2 shirts or something like that. And I mean, her hair didn't look wet, anything. Hi, SP. SP's in the building. How are you? We have, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. I don't even want to mess it up. Last name Slotson. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining. Let's see. Your comment says, hi, I live here in Kingsport, Tennessee. I've been down Beach Creek a million times. The lake, it's going up. The lake don't have tides. Okay, so whoever was saying the tides, they're saying the lake that they were on does not have tides. They let the water out of the dam, and a couple of times a day, we're moving. A couple of times a day, and the water goes up and down in the lake. Okay, so that's that river that she was on, the creek, does not have tides. So that's not something they could have even come up with and said, hey, the tide took her. Now, they're saying she loved water. So I'm assuming with that, and if you look on Candace's Facebook, there's a lot of pictures of them doing water activities and things like that. So I'm assuming she could swim. So if it doesn't have any like tides or currents or anything like that, don't know if she would have drowned. So I don't know what would be the option on that one, guys. Let's see. T-Star says, no, I knew news on Summer Moon. No news on Summer Moon. I'm probably, let me try to see what you're saying. Maybe no new news on Summer Moon? Not quite sure. Maybe you can let me know what you're trying to say right there. And then Slotson says, the lake is here in Kingsport. Okay, so it's there in Kingsport. You're in Tennessee. So do you remember back to that day, Slotson, do you remember back on that day that Summer went missing, what the weather was like? Was it extremely hot? Just, temperature-wise, was it in the 70s, 80s, 90s, or were we hitting hundreds that day? Let's see. So we have, okay, everybody's just saying hello. So yeah, we can go back to that topic. Okay, let's see. LaKendra says, common sense, real parents, that's only going to step out the door for only 2 minutes, right? Who just goes out for 2 minutes would not need the brothers to watch her. Right, if you're just going to have these little boys, her brothers, watch her for 2 minutes, you wouldn't say, hold on, can you guys, because I guess they were on their game, can you guys watch Summer real quick? I'm going to run out for 2 minutes. No, you would have just taken her in the house. Oh, go ahead, baby, go play with your toys. Go do what you need to do and come right back. I'm assuming her brothers are older. They would already know to watch their sister, keep an eye on the sister. So that made no sense. And I don't believe, maybe in her mind, she thought it was 2 minutes, but it clearly was not 2 minutes. Little parched there. No, gotta hydrate. After the 4th of July, gotta hydrate. It was really hot yesterday. Oh, T-Star is saying no updates on summer. No, there's no updates. We're kind of just going over the events that happened and just what we feel happened. So any of the newer people joining us in the chat, what do you guys think happened to Summer? What do you guys think about the 3 different stories that have come out? What do you feel happened to this little girl? We're just going off of theories right now. Let's see. In all of the cases that we've been covering, it's kind of slowed down. So just doing as much digging as I can to see what's new, because we got to pick up on these things. We can't let these people continue to get away with murdering their children or just being neglectful to where they're not keeping an eye on them and these kids are just going missing. Slotson says, let me go back up and skip it up. Okay, I got cold fast that day. In an air-conditioned car, it would get cool fast, so low 80s. And then at night, it was 53. Okay, so it was the low 80s that day. So if they went from the lake and it was hot, you're saying when you get in the car, it'll cool down fairly quickly. And then that night, it was in like the 50s, the low 50s. Okay, so still, why would she need all of those clothes on? It looked like she had, let me see if I can see it. It's in my other phone. But yeah, it looked like she had like 2 shirts on. And then it looked pretty heavy to me for it to be summer. And if she was getting wet in the pool or in the river, why fully dress her in hot clothing? I don't know. And then put her on the cold milk. I don't know. Let's see. And then Slotson says, remember first 3 nights they were afraid of hypothermia. Okay, so it gets really, really cold there at night. Okay, so it was hot in the day. It gets really cold in the night. That's why they were searching for her. I mean, endlessly. They were out there searching as much as they can. They had as many boots on the ground as they could. I know they were saying they didn't want anyone to help from the public just because of the thick brush and the dense terrain, that they didn't want other people to go missing and then they'll be out looking for them. But I do know they had the helicopters going by with the thermal heat so that they can sense, a little body. But yet still, we're talking about a little 6-year-old. And when a child or anyone gets cold, they're gonna ball up. So with all that dense forest, who knows? I mean, they could have overlooked her if she did just walk off, or if someone came and grabbed her. But I don't believe someone would have been able to just drive up like that and they see nothing, because you see when you drive up that street, it's like a circle around that house. So it looks like, to me, it looks like there's one way out and one way in. So someone would have had to see something from where they said they were planting flowers. That, I don't know what they're talking about with that. They would have seen something. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Okay, so that was from the hypothermia comment, was from Slotson. Kathy says, didn't they say she has a special needs? Oh, if that is the case, then you might ask them to keep an eye out on her. You know what, Kathy? I did not hear about her having special needs. And if she does have special needs, yes, that's even more of a reason why you wouldn't just say, okay, baby, go inside. So I don't know whose story is right. If she did, like Dawn said, say, okay, yeah, go inside, go play with your toys. I don't believe you would have took your eyes off of her for that long if your child has special needs. Now they probably could feel comfortable because they are in like a discreet area. I mean, there's nothing really around there, so they figure, okay, her brothers are in there. I don't know. I didn't see the information on her being a special needs child. Like I said, I haven't dug really deep into this case, but oh, okay. So there's a post. I would like to see it, but I can't even click on it on here. So let me see. I don't want to click out of here, but I'm going to go on to see if I can find something for you guys. Let's see. Bear with me for a second here because I really don't want to click out on here and then I lose you guys. You guys know I'm still learning this whole operation. I don't want to click out on you guys. So, well. Let's see. Check that out for a second, but I'm going to click back in because I know you guys had some. So that was from Kathy's talking about, yeah, if she did have special needs, yeah, they should have been having an eye out on her. Slotson says low 50s the first 3 nights. So, yeah, I don't know if she would have made it, you know, this time now that has passed. This goes from just missing to now it's a little bit more deeper than that. If she just went walking off, it will kind of be too late if she's just out there walking around. Yes, okay. So I'm not sure if I click on this if I'm going to go out. I believe it'll still be recording, but let me see something here, guys. I'm not going to click completely out, but I want to see if I can read something to you guys. Am I still in the building, you guys? I'm going to see if I can find... Are you guys still here with me? Let me know, let me know. Let's see. Let me see if I can find that on Facebook. See if I can find this post for you guys. I believe this is the post. Let me see if you guys are still with me. I tried to click on something that, okay, so you guys can't see me. So let me see if this is the post that I was sent. So on Donald Wells's Facebook, to the kidnappers of my daughter, I've asked God, and I believe he's given me the go-ahead to plead with you first to release my daughter. And there should, I believe he's trying to say should, and there should still be time for you to repent and change your ways. And, it's so small, hold on. Okay. To the kidnappers of my daughter, I've asked God, and I believe he's given me the go-ahead to plead with you first to release my daughter, and there should still be time for you to repent and change your ways and still obtain eternal life. If not, I will ask God for your destruction in a violent way. I'm asking at this time, please let her come home. We love her so much. It's indescribable. We're so deeply hurt. Just so you can know, hold on, let me make it bigger. We are so deeply hurt, just so you know how it would be. Just so you know how it would be if you don't let her go. We are so deeply hurt, just so you know how it will be if you don't let her go. In 3 days, I'm asking God for your destruction. Take it from me. Don't play with God. Okay. So I know that was, I'm trying to put his kind of words together So I'm gonna, what do you guys feel about that? He's asking God, okay, he's asking for the return of his daughter. And he's saying, he's giving them 3 days. Whoever this kidnapper is, he's giving them 3 days, or he's asking God to for their destruction in a violent way. How do you guys feel about this way of pleading for your child back? Does anybody feel that's a little bit, I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel. I'm gonna go over here to the chats. Let's go back to the, sorry guys, I clicked out of you guys. I gotta come back to you. Where are you guys? Where'd you guys go? You guys completely disappeared on my screen. There you guys go. I found you. I found you. I found you. Okay, guys. So, what do you guys feel about what I just read? Or do I need to read it over? What do you guys feel? Okay, let's see. I don't want to go miss any of your guys' comments either. I will go back up. But how do you guys feel about the way he is pleading for his daughter's return? Slotson says, I don't think, I think Don drinks a lot of beer then gets on Facebook. Right. Why would you, the way he's pleading for his daughter back, first of all, I feel like the police should have came way before now, instead of trying to set up his story, get their story straight, because that's all I've seen. When they ask him questions about how do you feel about your daughter being missing, he goes in on this whole nother tangent about something else, not answering the question. Shebe says he may be talking to someone he knows. That's true. He could be talking to somebody he knows. He knows who took his daughter, and he's saying, hey, I'm asking for your destruction in 3 days. He gave a timeline. Thanks for that. Thanks for that little tidbit, Miss SP. Let's see. I didn't want to not go over any of your guys' chats, but when I seen it, I clicked out, and I know I went away from you guys, but I was like, oh no, yeah, I need to read this. What do you guys feel about this one? Because it's a bit much. Kathy says, yeah, sounds like he knows who it is. Infamous Truth Teller says, he's telling on himself. Hey, Sugar Mama says, hi, convenience, he's beating him. He knows something. He has to know something. Why would you say it like that? Jeanette Jackson, if they are out in the country, why would it be kidnappers? She could have wandered off, which is what someone would think first. I get nervous for missing kids whose parents jump to the kidnappers first. Yeah, you have to get nervous at that, because your first thing is kidnapped. Not they could have walked off. You know, oh, I know she wouldn't have walked off, because when someone came to my house, when they drove up, she ran in the house. That doesn't mean that. We don't know what was going on before she went missing, before she walked off, or someone just came and got her. We don't know what happened before then. Hey, Deborah, how are you? How are you doing? Let me see if I can scroll up to see what your guys' comments were before I read that. Infamous Truth Teller says, okay, so I think that the mom, I don't think the mom did anything. I think the dad, because the dad has a background and a history with the crazy little acts in his past, and his son. I don't know, and it's Ellie. I don't know what you're saying at the end there, but I do see what you're saying. You don't think it's the mom, you think it's the dad because of his background. Yes, and we do see all of the violence. We see the drug use. We see the theft. I mean, he has a pretty nice history with the violence. And we know about Candace making that police report, saying she feels like her children are in danger. Physically and mentally, she's being abused. So, yes, he's angry. Martha says, we don't know when that picture was taken. I'm going back on the comments, guys, so some of it might be from the conversations before. Yeah, we don't know when that picture was taken. They said all those pictures and videos was from that day, but it's like, do you make these pictures? Do you take this many pictures and take this many videos daily? I mean, a lot of people are saying she's a big TikToker and on social media and stuff like that, but I don't know if they were she tried to do a little bit more with this day and her disappearance. So, I don't know. Infamous Truth Teller says, so a child learns things like that. They are not appropriate for whoever is around them when they are growing up. Okay, when they are growing up and his son has a real checkered past. Okay, you're talking about, who was that? Infamous Truth Teller. You're saying his older kids has a checkered past. Yeah, I hear that one of his older sons has kind of the same background as him with the messing with younger kids. So they all got a little bit of something going on over there. Jeanette Jackson. Kitten Smith. Okay, she was speaking to Kitten Smith. Okay. And then Slotson said, I had to put on a jacket 3 mornings. Oh, all 3 mornings? So it was pretty chilly out there. So if she did go missing in these woods, I don't want to say it, but I don't know if we will find her well and alive if she just went off missing and all these days, no food, no water, unless, she's a little survivor. Infamous Truth Teller says, so you got to think and look at the sources. Dad and his son has all that wrong criminal charges against children. So look at the source. His dad is done. I think dad either got mad or he did. Okay, so you're thinking that either the son had something to do with it, and I believe you're talking about the older children, not the ones by Candace, or the dad. I do believe so too, because if he was okay with doing these sexual acts towards his sister, who's to say he wouldn't be comfortable with doing that to his young daughter? And, multiple people are coming out and saying that he did this to them, he did that to them. So he has a checkered past, and his son is doing what he sees. Who do you think he learned it from? Let's see. Infamous Truth Teller also says, an extremely ill act and might have not... Wait, it might have not... Oh, an extremely ill act. And you're saying, so you don't want to say it, but they could have sold her? All of this trafficking stuff, I mean, all of these theories are possible. They're very possible. I mean, nowadays with the human trafficking, it's getting crazy. And these little kids don't have no say in what way their life goes. They're just at the mercy of these parents that are on drugs, that are drinking, that are off partying and not even paying attention to them, or leaving them with people they do not know. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go down. Some more comments. Turning the whole moment. Let's see. You guys are having nice conversation in there, I see. Okay, this is when you guys said yes, that you guys can still see me. I'm trying to catch back up so it won't be like we're everywhere. Okay, let's catch up. Give me a second, guys, because I scrolled up because I didn't want to miss any of you guys' comments. Okay. So infamous truth teller says, hey, I'm asking for your address. He had something to do with it, and now he's probably regretting it because, you're scrolled up. Regretting it because I could pick him and he's getting nervous. Because I could pick him and he's getting nervous. I don't really know what was saying. What you're saying right there. Oh, you said a typo. Okay. Because I was like, wait, what? Deborah Dickerson says, I wonder if LE removed their vehicles for mileage. Okay, I wonder if they did. Okay, Deborah Dickerson says she wonders if the lead investigators have taken their vehicles and looked at the mileage to see where they really went. And if she's really on her phone all the time, they can take those pings from her phone and the father's phone, because he said he was at work. So they'll be able to ping if he was at work and if Candace was where she said she was when she said she was there. So we'll be able to get that information, but I don't know if they got the mileage off the cars. That would be a good thing for them to check, because they can see where it was at. I don't know how new their car is either, because I know those black boxes that are in the car give that type of information. So that would be good. Martha says, he has a strange personality. He knows. Yeah, he does have a strange personality. I think I'm going to go ahead and read that one more time after I go over these questions. And because what he's saying, for him to be into the church like he is and a God-fearing man that he claims to be, how he's speaking, it's just not, it doesn't sound right to me at all. But hey, that can be me. I just feel like he should have pled for his daughter. If you're saying it's a kidnapper, why didn't you plead for your daughter all these time you've been on the news? Instead, you just want to sell us these tickets on how she was kidnapped, and now there's a truck, and you know for sure it's a kidnapper because she wouldn't walk away. You're saying all these things that you know did not happen. Tell us what you know happened then. Stop telling us this didn't happen, this didn't happen. Well, then what happened? That would only make sense to me. Let's see. Slotson. It would be someone that had the kid and knew. It would be two people that got her. Yep. Because of the way he's wording it out. Slotson said, one hid on the property and the other person drove up and down the creek waiting for the first person to grab the kid. Hey, that could be a possibility. A person could have already been at the house, because if the dad claimed he was at work and they were at the creek or wherever, I wonder if the grandmother was there by herself or was she there with the other boys? Because if the grandmother was there, she could have not been paying attention, and somebody could have walked up on the property and have been ready. So it would have to be somebody that knew them, knew there was a little girl up there, and that's who they wanted to take. You had to have some more knowledge to this family in order to know to have somebody waiting there, take her and run. But yet still, someone has to see within. That's just a long way. If it's so many ways this can go, but that is a possibility. Somebody could have been waiting up there. The other person is the getaway driver, and that could have been the truck. We don't know, guys. This one is all these webs. Let's see. Jeanette Jackson. I'm just saying, when someone goes to kidnappers, they are automatically placing blame on someone and distancing themselves. Something like Jodi Arias. Okay. Jodi Arias is, if we're talking about the same, I think that's the case where she murdered her boyfriend or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I don't like, people always try to distance themselves. I mean, that's the first thing they're both agreeing to the same thing. The mother and the dad are both agreeing, hands down, Kidnappers, there's no other way anything else happened. It is a kidnapper. So they're both distancing themselves. They don't want to make it seem like either one of them was neglecting the girl and was not watching her, or, they don't want their hands in it at all. They don't want their hands in it at all. Infamous truth teller says, sorry, I'm doing a single mama thing, and then using voice text. Okay. I'm reading what you're doing out loud. Okay, it's okay. I know what happens when you use voice text. It says things I don't say all the time. So, infamous truth teller, you're good. Veronica says, I'm going to have to rewatch the show. I just got caught on the phone. Okay, that's fine, Veronica. Recap. Infamous truth teller says the red Toyota Tacoma might be his affliction with some. Yes. I don't know about this car. I really don't know about this Toyota that they're trying to sell us on. Because why has no one came forward, even if it's not the person that's truck it is? Somebody knows a description of that truck and would say, hey, my friend Billy drives that truck. My friend Ashley drives that truck. Someone would have said something. So, I don't know. I don't know about these people and their stories. Hey, Candy, hope you're feeling well today. Let's see. Martha, from the very beginning, Dawn said Summer is not around there, that she was abducted. How does he know that? Now, y'all tell me, how would he know that for sure? Sir, you were at work. You were at work is what you said. So how do you know Summer didn't decide this day? Maybe her brothers was bothering her. Maybe Candace made her upset. She's 6. Kids get upset. How you know she didn't just say, okay, I'm going to just go for a walk? How do you know for sure she didn't just, I'm going to go for a walk? For sure knowing that, and you were at work. She's not going to be anywhere around here. Haven't we heard that before? We just heard that in the Amari case. Why are you looking at the McDonald's? He's not going to be anywhere around there. Cow City boys. They went missing from the backyard. But they're nowhere around there. Guys, stop trying to distance yourself from these crimes. And it doesn't make sense. Stop. Let's see. Veronica says, if you look back to the pictures of Summer in the car, there is a red truck in the rearview mirror. Did you see that? You know what? I seen something in the rear back of the car that was red, and someone else made a comment on someone else's live. I'm not sure whose live it was. I've been watching a lot of stuff on Summer, and I don't know, but someone was talking about something red in the back, and I don't want to click out on you guys again so that I can see that picture, but excuse the garage. My father's going outside. But yeah, I did see something red, but I couldn't tell if it was a truck. I wish I could go back and actually see that, but I can't right now. But I'll definitely give that a look. Sugar Mama, this was well planned out. Something's not adding up, Sugar Mama. Something is not adding up, because either this was premeditated or they're covering for something. I wonder if they spoke to the little boy's parents and to him, the 15-year-old, because I was watching jeez, I'm not gonna be able to remember. I don't know whose live it was, but I believe it was Hunter is the boy's name, the 15-year-old. Hunter's mom was on a live, and she was saying that they knew each other and things like that. So I wonder if they could have had him just say that she was with them, and that could have been a video from something else. If she called him out to make up a story to help her with this story, I don't know. There's just so many ways that this can go. It's just so many angles, because what they're saying doesn't make sense. So it lets your mind wander to other things. So yeah, this could have been planned out. Something could have happened to her previously, and these are videos that they just had in their phone, and they're making it seem like that's that day. And it could be from a whole nother day. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So let's see, guys. Infamous truth teller, is that what I just read? Okay. Infamous truth teller says, pictures of, yep, like you said, guys, I'm sorry, I read it how you guys write it, and then I try to figure out what you guys are trying to say. Pictures of, yep, like you said, go for a walk. I remember when I was little, my mom said that I was my mom said that I was bugging him, and she told me, why don't you go for a walk? And I did. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. When you were little, your mom said, when you were bugging someone, why don't you go for a walk? And you did, and they couldn't find you. You know what? I remember one time I got a little new Corvette, those little power cars. I had one of those, and I got mad at something, and I packed me a sandwich in my little Corvette, and I went, I'm driving down the street. My mom and stuff looking for me. I'm on the sidewalk, though. I'm driving. I'm like down the block. They're looking for me. She must have came and got me. Like, get your butt in the car. Took my Corvette, put it in the car. But I was gone. Let's see. Infamous True Teller says, they found me at the park watching the girls play softball. And they say, why did you leave? I said, you told me to go for a walk. Right? They tell you to do something, and when you do it, you get in trouble. You went for your walk, girl. You said, okay, I'm bugging you. All right, I'm gonna go for my walk. Infamous truth teller. That's funny. Shay works by faith. We need a Sherlock Holmes on this case. We need him on a couple cases, okay? This makes no sense. LaKendra says it was a tote. Veronica says it was a red SUV. Look like, okay, it looks like it was a red SUV. Are you talking about in that picture? Because I don't have the picture on hand. And guys, I really don't want to click out and we be, So I wish I can look at that right now. But it's something red back there. So who knows? This could have been an elaborate plan they concocted and are trying to sell us this whole scenario that doesn't make sense. Let's see. Not pictures of voice text. Oh, your voice text messed up again. Yeah, I was trying to read that. I was like, what? But yeah, I know the voice text. Let's see. Who do we have? Okay. Let's talk news. Hey, girl. She can stand up in the waist high water. She can stand up. Okay. So I'm trying to see, okay, so that wouldn't be that deep then. She wasn't in a deep section of the water. Let's see. Slotson says the abductor saw the boys on the game site while the mom. Oh wait, the abductor saw the boys on gaming site while the mom and kid and grandma were at the lake. So wait, so the kids were in the house playing on the game. Okay. Here's a tidbit. The red truck was caught on the police car camera while the cops was going to the house. Okay. So what you're saying is you think that the kids were on a gaming site, right? And she left the kids at home. The grandma, the 15-year-old boy, and Summer were at the lake. So they seen that the mom and stuff wasn't home. And are you saying that's how, they were able to know that the adults were not at the house? So someone could have set up shop where he needed to be able to run out to the truck. So if that car was seen on the police cameras, seen leaving, possibly Summer could have been in that car? Is that what you're saying you think? Slotson, is that what you're saying? You're thinking Summer could have been in that car. That's probably why no one has came forward. Tell me, is that what you're thinking? Am I getting this right from you? Slotson says, yeah, cops talk in a small town. Yeah, and they're probably talking to just, regular you and I giving information and not knowing they're really giving good information. Because if the cops seen that truck on their way to the house, coming from the house, what were you doing up there? There's nothing else to do up there. Okay. Infamous Truth Teller says, I also ran away to the neighbor's house too. You was just running away. Why was you running away so much? No, I learned my lesson after that driving down the street in my power car. Oh, I learned my lesson. I wasn't leaving no more. I don't know what I was mad at. I can't remember everything detail for detail, but I do remember getting in trouble I was down the street. I was gone. I was trying to drive to the store. I don't know what I would have got from the store because I didn't have any money, but I was gone. Let's Talk News says it was a container full of stuff. Okay, so Let's Talk News. Now, are you saying the red thing, object, or whatever we see in the background of the picture was a tote and it was a container full of things? And it wasn't a red SUV or a red type of vehicle in the back? Is that what you're saying? I can't look at the picture right now, so let me know if that's what you're saying. And then Slotson says, you the first to get this info. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. So Slotson, you are in Texas. You're close to by that lake. So you're letting me know that the cops seen that truck leaving that area. Thank you for giving me that info. So y'all heard it here first, right? Y'all heard it here first. Slotson gave me some tea. Thank you for that. Sugar Mama says, yep, it looks like a red SUV. So Sugar Mama, you're saying it looks like a red SUV. Let's Talk News. Now, are you telling me in the background, are you saying now that's a container full of stuff? That's what I'm trying to get clear. Let's see. Just making a little note here. For Slotson for giving me that nice sip of tea. I like that. Let's see.
Have you seen my eyeglasses?
No, I haven't. So, yes, gaming site. Okay. You are saying yes to the gaming site. Hey, Miss D, thank you for joining us. How are you? We're just going over some little bits and pieces about cases. So far, we've been talking about the Summer Wells case, and we just got some tea. I don't know if you were already in the building and heard it, but we have Slotson that told us a little bit of information. Slotson lives in Tennessee, and nearby the lake or the river where Summer was last, seen having fun and playing and all of that. Let's see. Let's Talk News says yes in the background of the picture. So we have some people saying that they see a red vehicle in the background, and then we have some saying that they see it's just a tote full of things in the background. So I don't know which one it is, but I'm going to definitely try to take a look at it. You know what? I wonder if I can get it on my computer without it clicking out. Hi, Papa.
Hi.
I'll talk to you in a second, Kay.
Hello, it's me, Messiah. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Okay.
It's me, Messiah. I have a few details.
Oh my God. He has his own YouTube channel, guys. It's at, hold on. It's Saya Lee. It's SIIYAHLEE. Okay, enough. He wants to run his own show. He wants to actually go live with other kids. I'm like, I don't even know if kids really do that, but yeah, so let's see, where were we at? Oh, yeah, so you guys let me know. What are you guys saying? Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen the picture and you see a red vehicle of some sort in the back. Put a 2 in the chat if you're saying it just can be some miscellaneous items or a bag, a tote with things in it. What do you guys think? So 1 if you feel like it's a red vehicle, and then a 2 if you feel like it's a, just miscellaneous items, something other than a vehicle. Let's see. Slotson says, I must say this is allegedly. Okay, so it's not facts, guys. It's just word around the street. It's a small town. So Slotson is saying, people are talking. And that's word around the streets. Supposedly, there was the red vehicle leaving while they were going, and that's why they're looking for this vehicle. So it's possible that it could have been a getaway driver. Guys, at this point, we don't know. Everything is on the table. Everything's on the table. Let's see. Okay, it's allegedly, Slotson is saying, it was a tote, Grandma Silverado, a truck, not an SUV. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is you're saying that it was a tote and they were in the grandma's car. A truck, not an SUV. So, okay. They were in the grandma's vehicle and you're saying there was a tote in the background. All right. Infamous Truth Teller says maybe that truck they hid Summer in the white bucket. Oh my gosh, Infamous Truth Teller is saying that maybe they were hiding Summer in those white buckets, in the white buckets or whatever that were in the back of the truck. It is sad to say, I hate to say it, but I mean people of abductors have done that. I know you're voice texting, I know. So what you're saying is, people have done things like that. She could have possibly been in the buckets, the white buckets that were seen in the back of the truck. That's a possibility. I mean, we're talking about a child here, not a full-grown adult. So that could be a possibility. Infamous Truth Teller says, doctors have put their victims in Rubbermaid containers and put them in the trunk. Ooh, so nobody would see them taking them from place to place. So what I think you're saying, abductors, not doctors, I believe I got you. Doctors have put their victims in Rubbermaid containers and put them in the trunk so nobody would see you taking them from place to place. We've seen that with Samuel Olsen, guys. We've seen that with Samuel Olsen. Now, we know that he wasn't abducted, but he was murdered, and they put him in a container, put it in their truck, took it to a storage, then she had someone else help her put it in a hotel room because her next move was to take the little boy to Louisiana. So we've seen that. That's true. Okay. Let's see. Let's go down. Infamous truth teller. That is true. So now in the back of the truck, did we see, was it buckets or was it totes? Because I then heard that there was a ladder rack back there. I don't know what a ladder rack would be, but I don't know. We hear so much stuff on this, guys. We're just throwing stuff out there, throwing ideas. Since we're kind of going slow on these cases, we got to brainstorm. Where were we at? Veronica. When my son was small, we couldn't find him for about 2 hours, but we had new people move in next door a few days before, and he was at those people's house. They could have done anything to him, right? You don't know who those people were. And then why wouldn't they come say, hey, here's your child, or do you know this little boy? They had him for 2 hours. Oh my God. I would have been scared. I would have been livid too. I would have been like, wait, so you just brought my child in? At the same time, yes, I should have been watching him. I know. But these things do happen. But it's up to us as adults to make the situation right. You don't just keep someone's child for 2 whole hours. Veronica, how old was your son at this time? Let's talk news. I'm trying to send the picture of it. Oh, if you can send it to my email, that would be cool, because I can click on stuff on my computer, but when I clicked out on here, it told me that it disconnected and I had to reconnect to you guys. So that would be awesome. And I think I could go to it straight from on here. So it's my email, exactly my name, exactly my handle, NaomiChinaD@gmail.com. So if anyone needs to get a hold of me to send me something like this, that's my YouTube email. So I'm not hard to get in touch with, guys. Let's see here. Let's go back to this chat. Okay. So yeah, Veronica, how old was your son? And then Slotson says, I don't know for sure. You're guessing about the game site. Yeah. I mean, but that's a good observation though, because these kids don't know nowadays that, hey, I'm on this game. Just like now, I'm here, I'm on live. This is letting everybody know where I'm at this point in time. That's why lives can be scary. So children do need to know, hey, you don't even have to give out your information. But I'm letting you know, don't give your name out, your address, your phone number, what school you go to, nothing. So, hey, sir. What do you need? What do you need? Hold on, guys.
I want to record with you, too.
Hold on. You can't record with me. All right, guys. Sorry about that. You know, kids, they always want something when you're doing something. But, okay. Let's see, where were we at? See, now I'm all off. What was I doing? Okay, I'm going to look for the picture. That's what I was going to do. So let me do that and see if I can see what you guys are seeing. So, see if I can go to my accounts. Good idea. Let's talk news. Because I was like, how am I going to be able to see it? Because I can't answer any text message or anything like that. Because it clicks me off the screen. I don't know what you guys were able to see when that happened. It just clicked me completely out. So let's see. Sign me in. Sign me in. Sign me in. Let's see. I hope it doesn't give me all these things to verify me. Now that I'm trying to. Okay, so it wants my password. I think that's it. Guys, I wasn't typing that whole time. Now, let's see if it's going to let me in. When you have multiple accounts, it's like, verify that this is you. Verify this is you. There we go. Confirm. God. Now that I'm trying to look at something, it's asking me all these questions. So, okay, here we go. Screenshots. Thank you. You know, it does look like a tote. That definitely does not look like a vehicle. It looks like maybe it could be a red tote with a dark lid, possibly. Let me see here, guys. There's another picture. But it does not look like a vehicle. Let me see this other picture. Definitely, now that I'm seeing a picture with it a little bit far away, it does look like a tote and some other stuff in the back there. So yeah, that's not a vehicle from my eyes, guys. I'm not saying that. I wear glasses now. I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but that does not look like a vehicle. So, unless you guys are looking at another picture, I would like to see that picture, but it doesn't look like a vehicle to me, guys. Let's see now. Okay, let me see what you guys were saying while I was looking at that. Shay Bay says he's definitely not shy. Oh, he was two. Oh, wait. Now I see where you guys are doing the ones and the twos. So I said, say 1 for the vehicle, correct? And a 2 for a tote. So I see 2. I see Infamous Truth Teller says a vehicle. Now, Infamous Truth Teller, you're seeing a vehicle. Are we looking at the same picture? Is it the picture where Summer was said to be sleeping on the 2 gallons of milk? Is that the picture you're looking at, or are you looking at another picture? Now, if you're looking at another picture, I would love to see what you're looking at to see if there is a vehicle. But in this picture, I see a tote. And if you're not looking at the same picture, it's the picture of her laying on the milk. In the background, in the window, you see something red. That's what we're talking about. But if you see something different, I would really like to know. Okay, a lot of 2s. I see 2s. Oh gosh, I missed a lot of things that you guys were saying. Okay. That's what Donald said about the red truck. Okay, that was Let's Talk News. Candy Richardson says, the dad sounds like a weirdo.
I'm going to read that Facebook post he said about the return of his daughter. I'm going to read that again, so that way we can hear how he sounds, the words he uses. Let me catch up with y'all. Infamous truth teller says, during the interview of the mom and dad of Summer, it is obvious that when Summer's mom talks about we never did without because of Summer's dad, my husband said, always has to give him kudos. I know you're on your little text thing, but I believe you're saying it's obvious that when Summer's mom talks about we never did, I guess, anything without because of Summer, my dad has. I don't really get what you're saying. I don't really get it. But I think, I don't really know what you're saying right there. Let's see. Infamous truth teller says, when she is referring to he's a provider, so I'm sure behind closed doors. Okay. Infamous truth teller says, when she's referring to he's a provider, so I'm sure behind closed doors, because what would you do without me? You wouldn't be here. What would you do? Speculation. But I'm domestic violence. Now, infamous truth teller, your voice text has got me confused now. I'm getting confused. Hey, kitten, I see it. Infamous truth teller also says, my 24-year-old, when she was 2.5, she got her step stool, unlocked the deadbolt when I was in the shower, and when I got out of the shower, she was gone. Smart kids are so smart. Her 2-year-old got a step stool to unlock the deadbolt while her mom was in the shower and was gone. Man, these kids will do some disappearing acts on you. Now, in a situation like that, wouldn't you call the police and say what happened rather than making up a crazy story? I don't understand what these parents are doing. Infamous truth teller says, I absolutely lost my mind. I went running through the apartments, knocking on everyone's door, saying my daughter is missing. We got to find her, and there was a cat. I remember she liked on the other end. I don't know what she was saying at that end part, but yeah, I would be knocking on doors. I would have been going crazy. Everybody in the apartments would have heard me. Oh no, we're gonna find my baby. Let's see. Infamous truth teller says,
Mommy?
yes, Papa.
My Play-Doh's gone.
Okay, look on the couch and get the other Play-Doh.
Is the other?
Only get one, and then take it outside with Papa. Infamous truth teller also says, of the apartment complex, so that, at the end, okay, you were continuing. At the end of, okay, go outside with it, baby, with Papa. Okay, you're connecting it. That's why I didn't understand it. So I remember I think you want to say, I don't know if you really meant a cat. I remember she was on the other end of the apartment complex. So that's what I went, but I had the whole apartments looking for her. Couldn't find her, going crazy. There's a Circle K across the street, right on the corner of my apartment. Now I see what's happening. You only can write a certain amount of letters, so it's continuing and continuing. Let's see if I can find the rest of that sentence. Apartment. She on the corner. She shoe across the street by herself. Maybe she went across the street by herself and they drove so fast, looping on that little turn, and she was holding a stranger's hand, and the lady started reprimanding me, and I told her where to take it until she knew the whole story. But man, my heart was gone. But if you really looking for your kid, you're going to look for your kid, is what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're really looking for your kid, you're going to be out looking for your kid. They look so calm and collected on every interview. Every interview that I've seen, they just look, oh no, we know they're an abductor. None of them were, can you bring my daughter back? I want my daughter now. Nothing of the sorts. It was just, yeah, she's missing. And it was an abductor. We know she didn't walk off. But it was just calm. It was too calm. Too calm. A lot of people say in her interview, it was probably because she was under the influence of something calming her down. But to me, she's calm the whole time. And then Veronica, I see you say your kid was 8. I didn't forget. I was waiting for your answer. Let's see. Let's go down. Did it make me go back up? What happened here? Oh, it has some of your guys' comments waiting for review. I wonder why it does that. I'm not sure, guys. I'll have to check my settings on that because some comments don't pop up, and at the end of the chat, I'll see a bunch of comments that did not post. Let's talk news. Donald Wells has been making things up to cover up what they did, including the whole story about the red truck. Okay, let's talk news. So, there's someone in the chat named Slaughton, and they're saying that they live in Tennessee and that the police said they did see a red truck as they were going up to the house. They seen a red truck. So I don't know if he just took that, that little bit of information and is running with it. I don't know. I don't believe half the stuff Donald says. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he did anything to his kid, but I just don't believe half of the stuff he says because it just doesn't make sense. It just does not. He wasn't there. He was at work. So, I don't know. Infamous Truth Teller says, we'll have to touch bases off of here if you want to compare notes. Yeah, we can definitely touch bases. I don't know if you heard my email. It's my same handle, everything, NaomiChinady@gmail.com. So yeah, hit me up there. We can definitely go over that. Hey, Joe, how are you? I thought the news asked about the red truck. The news is asking about the red truck. The news is asking about the red truck, and they're asking if anybody has seen it. It's in the early 2000s, red or maroon, Toyota Tacoma. So that's a yes. They are asking about it. Let's see. We have a comment here that's being held. I don't know why. Domestic abuse hotline. Thank you, Tracy, for that. If anybody's going through any type of abuse, get help. Get help. I know you may be afraid of what the person may do, but you can call these places anonymously. So Tracy put in the chat, domestic abuse hotline, 1-800-799-SAFE. See, every time I press this button, it just goes past all the comments. Infamous True Teller says, okay, I gotcha. Okay. Etta B. Donald Wells knew too much for someone who was at work when Summer came up missing. I'm taking it he repeated what his wife was saying because in the beginning he did most of the interviews. Etta B. Okay, I hear what you're saying. So, yes, I feel the same way. If you're at work, how do you know all of this information? Yeah, you may have gotten it from your wife, but why wasn't she able to speak? When you see Candace, you seen her head down. She would kind of look up to the sides. But it seemed like he was like, I'm taking care of this, all these interviews. You say nothing. You're going to mess things up. I don't know if something happened on her watch, whatever the case may be. He's like, oh, I got to clean up this mess. Because she said absolutely nothing. And then when she finally did speak, what they were saying made no sense. It wasn't adding up. She would say something and he would literally go behind her to fix her statement. Like the conversation about her hair, why her hair was cut. The mom said, oh, she cut her hair because she wanted it to be like mine. But then the dad says, no, the mom cut her hair to not make her feel bad for her hair being cut, because I guess she cut a piece in the back. But the mom is saying, no, she wanted her hair cut like me and the boys. So now did Summer want her hair cut to match the mom? Or did the mom get her hair cut after she had already had her hair cut so that Summer wouldn't feel bad? And they said this in the same interview back to back. She was saying what she was saying, and then he came back and corrected her. I don't know. A lot of this doesn't make sense, but he's always going back to fix what she's saying. Fix what she's saying. Tracy says they were way too relaxed for me. For me too. Too calm. From day one, too calm. Oh yeah, she went missing. It was a kidnapper. Too calm for me. I really wish this thing would stop skipping up so much. Let's see. Infamous Truth Teller says, okay, girl. Yes. All right. Talk to you later. Martha says, yes, Don has been fabricating stories. I don't trust him. Martha, I don't think at this point none of us trust Don's stories. None of us trust any of his stories. They're all made up. He was at work. How do you know these things? How can we even take your word if you were at work? Why didn't you let your wife do any of these earlier interviews? I don't trust him at all. Tracy says, I heard it's a big rubber tub. Yeah, I just looked at the pictures. And it is a Rubbermaid tub. It's a red Rubbermaid tub. I don't know if it's actually Rubbermaid, but it's one of those types of tubs, so you guys know what I'm talking about. And it looks like it has a darker lid, like a black or darker brown lid, or I don't know, but it's definitely a tote. It's not a car. Keep skipping up, and I don't want to miss what you guys are saying. Let's talk news. Yes. They saw a red truck, but like you said, he ran with it. Yeah, he definitely ran with that story. He got a little bit of the information that they had because he don't know what all they have. And he's like, oh yeah, the red truck. Now you know about a red truck. Why you didn't talk about this red truck in the beginning? Why didn't you talk about a red truck? But now that they're talking about a red truck, you know about a red truck. Donald, go have several seats. Because you need to get your story straight. Get it together. Hey, Nene. Nene knows. Nene knows in the building. You're super late, but you're here, and that's all that matters, that you're here. That's all that matters. You could be late. It's better to be late than not show up at all. Okay. LaKendra, have y'all heard the new things about seeing a yellow car? Now, LaKendra, girl, don't do that. For real. For real. Now we got a yellow car in the mix. What happened with the yellow car, LaKendra? Tell me what happened with the yellow car. Jeanette Jackson. That's a lot of details on the truck. Maybe there was a truck. Yeah, Jeanette. They're saying someone in our chat, Slotson, the last part of the name, says, I live in Texas. I live right by the creek they were at. And he says the cops talk. It's a small town, cops talk, and the cops said they did see a red truck. As they were going in, the red truck was, I guess, leaving the scene. So that's just allegedly, but that's what someone that lives in Texas is saying. Let's see. Tracy. Earlier you were talking about the interview with Hunter's mom. That was on Unmasked channel, if you were wondering. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So it was on the channel Unmasked. Let's see. Let's see now. Okay, wait, go up. I don't like, I wish I just had a screen with just the chat on it so I can see that way. Did I say, I think I said Texas. I meant Tennessee, guys. Tennessee. This happened in Tennessee. I said TNT, you know, dealing with Texas cases, dealing with, you know, and Texas is going crazy right now. I don't know, but this is in Tennessee. And there's a couple of things going on in Texas as well. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's this pandemic that got everybody going crazy, but, or if it's just we're seeing it more now because now the media is helping push this information out. But it is getting to be crazy. Hey, Monica, how are you? Thanks for joining. Anybody in the building, make sure you hit a thumbs up for me. And if you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe now. Let's see. LaKendra, are you talking about the Summer Wells case? Let's Talk News says, with the yellow car. And then Etta B says, yeah, she was incognito. And then Veronica says, I sent, okay. Okay, I'm going to go check that right now. You're saying it still looks like an SUV? Girl, don't apologize to me. If that's what you see, that's what you see. You don't got to apologize. That's what we're here for. We're talking about it. Everybody sees things different ways, and that's what we're here for, to discuss all of that. You don't got to be sorry. I'm going to go check it out, though. I'm going to go see what you're seeing, because I want to see what you're seeing. Let me see here. You do not got to apologize to me. We're all in here to give our opinion. I don't want anybody in the chat upset with anybody. We're all here to look at the same thing. Okay, I don't see an email. I don't see an email. Go back. Veronica, I don't see a email. Let me put my email in the chat just to make sure. So that's my email. I don't see your email in here. So I just want to make sure you have the correct email, because I want to see what you're seeing. I want to see what SUV or what red vehicle you see in the back. Because, I mean, that's what we're here to do. We're here to discuss it, not to be upset with anybody. Okay. Monica says, just jumped on. They're both too calm. Monica says, they're both too calm for their little girl to be missing. Yeah, I mean, I think we're all on the same page on that part. All of us are saying they're definitely too calm. And when people are too calm, we already see the outcome in that. Cal City boys, too calm. We don't got the boys. What's her name? I always want to call this girl Amber. Taylor and Terrell, too calm. Look what happened to baby Amari. This case, we don't know what's going to go on, but too calm. Samuel Olsen, Teresa, Not the dad, Dalton. Dalton was devastated. Teresa, she on his shoulder, fake looking sad, too calm. We see what happened with baby Samuel. Come on, guys. We're seeing this over again. It's like a written statement. They just got it. Everybody's doing the same thing. The same script. Let's see. Let's talk news. What's not? Okay, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We're just having a conversation right now about summer, where we're just going to be talking about all the cases all together. But right now we've been focused on summer. So we're going to go with the summer talk. Let's see what you're saying. Was Donnie at work or hiding Summer? Now, Lisa, that's a good one. And that's where these phone pings will come in good handy. Was Donnie at work, guys? Or was he off hiding Summer? And that's why he knows this story to a T, because he helped come up with it. Come on now. Then on his way back, called 911. That's why he got home before the police arrived. Has TBI checked storage units, trash cans? Come on, the public is trying harder. Okay, come on, Lisa. That's a good point, Lisa May, guys. She said, was Donnie really at work or was he off hiding Summer? Because now if Candace was the one who discovered she was missing, why didn't she call? She can call Donnie. Why didn't she call? Because he needed to make sure he did what he needed to do, and that part was taken care of. So by the time he called, that's already done. He could already be on his way back to the house. Lisa made a good point there, y'all. Tracy, a family member said the whole family had lice. The niece said the whole family had lice. Is that why you're saying that probably that's why her hair got cut? Because they were saying, no, it wasn't lice. It wasn't anything like that. I don't know if you can. The video I'm going to post with the 3 different statements, it says it in there. She's saying it wasn't lice. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. This is the reason. So they said it wasn't lice. So I don't know where you've seen that, but if you can let me know where you've seen that at, that would be great. I would like to check that out, because that would debunk what she's trying to say, or what they're trying to portray as if the little girl wanted her haircut like that. She wanted to either match the mom, or either she was cutting it herself, they said, and then so they just went ahead and fixed it for her. But I would like to see. If you got a receipt on that, I'd like to see, because then they're lying more. Infamous Truth Teller says, queen of a reward or anything like anything to claim a reward or anything, I believe you may be trying to say. Infamous Truth Teller. I know they have a little bit of an award out there for her. Oh, this chat just be moving and I can't. Okay. Monica says, all Don is doing is talking about church and stuff. No, he's a suspect. Yeah. That's all he's talking about. Like, right, let me see this thing again. Talking about all this church and church and church. Church. I know he didn't delete it. Okay, no, he didn't. I was going to say, I hope he didn't delete it, because I didn't even get to screenshot it. But on Don's page, it says, to the kidnappers of my daughter, I've asked God, and I believe he's given me the go-ahead to plead with you first to release my daughter. And there's this word is messed up, so it keeps mixing me up when I go to read it. Plead with you first to release my daughter. And there should still be time for you to repent and change your ways and still obtain eternal life. If not, I will ask God for your destruction in a violent way. I'm asking at this time, please let her come home. We love her so much. It's indescribable. We're so deeply hurt, just so you know, how it will be if you don't let her go. In 3 days, I'm asking. In 3 days, I'm asking God for your destruction. Take it from me. Do not play with God. So that's what Donnie says on his Facebook. I know some of you guys heard it, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that statement now? Here, let me let in some more of your guys'. It holds back when you guys put numbers. It holds it back. Didi says, wow, I got to catch up on this case. Yeah, girl. I mean, it's a lot of webs going on. Tracy put into the chat, addiction and behavioral health services. The hotline is 1-800-662-HELP. So it's 1-800-662-4357. Candy says, I keep my kids so close at all times. They didn't go anywhere without me or their dad, period. And that's how it should be. You're moving on me. You're moving. So what do you guys think about that post that he posted? I mean, it sounds a little bit to me. Barbara Dickerson says, I wouldn't give Dalton a pass because he and Teresa was not supposed to be around each other. Well, yeah. Yes, I feel you on that. I do feel you on that, Deborah. If they weren't going against that order, baby Samuel will still be here. But okay, let's see. Etta B says, but I'm sure checked to see if he was at work and rolled him out. Okay, so she's saying she's sure that they have checked to see if he was at work and rolled him out. I don't know if they've done that already, but I sure hope they make sure he was at work and nothing else, doing anything he shouldn't have been doing. Shay Bay says, I wonder what would have been the motive. Yeah, I wonder what would have been the motive. Or if it's just, he is abusive. We don't know too much about Candace other than, the under the influence type things. But who knows? If he's beating on her and she's saying, I'm afraid for me and my children, that's a big possibility. Let's see. And Let's Talk News says, yes, it was said that by a family member that they did have lice. Okay. Sugar Mama, if he was at work, check the time he went on break. Oh, yeah, Sugar Mama, that's a good point. If he was at work, check his time card. When he was at break, how long was he on break? Any of that. True. Very true. Okay, Veronica, I'm going to check that right now. Let's see. Let me get through these couple of comments, and then, yes, I'm going to check into that. Okay. Candy Richardson says, so it's 4 kids all together, right? Why just hurt her? I am so sick of these parents and anyone who hurts kids. You know what? We always ask why a certain child, and I never seem to get that either. But if it's true about, Donnie's sister came out and said, yes, he was doing things to her. Essay. So it's a high possibility that he was also doing that to the baby girl. And maybe that could have led to something, and that ended up, leading to her demise, because the sister said, I'm putting this information out there, letting them know about all the essay that you done to me. I feel like this will help find Summer. That's what she says. So Shay Bay says, he waited so long for, exactly. He waited so long for a plea to the kidnapper. He waited so long to plea out to this kidnapper. All these interviews wasted on saying what wasn't a possibility, what didn't happen. So Donnie, what happened then? What happened? Because you're telling us what didn't happen, so what happened? And then now you want to come out with, let me see, what time was this? What time was this? Let me see something here. 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago, you want to come out asking to release your daughter and you're only giving them 3 days. How many days has it already been? You know what, Donnie? If someone really did take your child, the way you're going about finding your child is ridiculous to me. Ridiculous. Jeanette Jackson says, that's disturbing, right? Isn't that disturbing how he wrote it out? You know what? I don't even know. Why are you doing this to me, chat? You keep skipping. Okay, let's see. Veronica says, I wonder what kind of church is it really? It sounds like a, what is that, Shaki to me? You know what? I don't know what type of church he goes to. We've seen the pictures of him in church, but I feel like this is all an act. Like, yeah, they may be into church, but I feel like he's being extra with it. He's in the church, head down, doing this. All he does is talk about church. Like even in the last interview when they were trying to get each other's stories straight, he's bringing up church and church. And I'm not saying you don't bring up God in these situations, because yes, you definitely do. But are you being sincere about it? That's the thing. So let's see. Let's Talk News says essay to his kids. I don't know. I believe that it's a possibility if him and his older son, I mean, it's in their background. So I don't know what he's doing to those kids. Miss Didi says, these people sound so religious that they may use their little girl as a sacrifice or something. I don't know. I don't know, Miss Didi. I don't know what church like this would sacrifice their baby girl, but then sit here and say she's our world and we can't do anything without her. I don't know the motive. Let's Talk News says 4 kids in the house and others elsewhere. Yeah, he has a lot of kids. He has multiple kids. This is just his, I believe she's in her 30s and he's in like his 50s. So, you know, he had kids kind of, because I was like, wait, he's in his 50s and he's having a 6-year-old? But, hey. Let's see. Candy Richardson says, I would look like a crazy lady. I know people say what they would have done if it was them, but I'm telling you, I would be a crazy lady all on media outlets. I mean, real loving parents would do whatever they have to do to get their children back. So crazy lady or not, I guess that will make 2 of us, because we gonna both be crazy, because I'm gonna find my babies, okay? I'm gonna find my baby if it's the last thing I do. Deborah Dickerson, I really enjoy your channel and the chat family. Okay, Deborah. Let's Talk News says 18 days today she is being missing. So 18 days now, sir. Donnie, 18 days. And 5 hours ago, the day after the 4th of July, What, matter of fact, Donnie, what'd you do today? What'd you do yesterday for 4th of July? Were you looking for your daughter? Because now, this morning, 5 hours ago, you're now threatening the kidnappers or the kidnapper. You're giving them 3 days after you've given it 18 days. Come on, Donnie. Come on, let's make better choices here. Let's see. Jeanette Jackson. I'm not trying to offend anyone. When people start bringing up God in that way, is usually a sign of mental illness. Okay. It's a sign of something, because these words in here just, this doesn't sound like a godly person to me that says, where is it at? If not, I will ask God for your destruction in a violent way. Now, you will ask for God for the person's destruction in a violent way? Yeah, Jeanette. And she also says, it's the way he brings up God. Yeah. Let's talk news. The pastor creeps me out as well. These people. Etta B. Candace's sister came up missing as well in 2009. That case was unsolved. Yes, her sister, Rose, came up missing in 2009 under suspicious circumstances, and they still have not found her. To this day, still have not found her sister. Now, I believe her sister was on her way somewhere. They found her car, but she's nowhere to be found. And it's still unsolved. Just a mystery. That's just, hopefully, she could be found and we find out what happened with her. And little Summer can be found as well. Both of these cases need to be solved. Whether she's still with us or she's not. We need answers. We need answers. And it's sad that now that her daughter is missing, Candace's daughter is missing, now you're hearing more about the sister. Candace is like, oh, well, I wasn't really around her like that. So I don't know what's going on. 2 people missing in the same family under suspicious circumstances. I'm not feeling that. Monica says, China, I have a question. How come she only took Summer with her to the swimming hole and left the 3 boys at home? It doesn't make sense. That, to me, is another red flag. Monica, that is very true. Why didn't the boys go? Because it seems like they're all very active and adventurous and things like that. Why not take the boys? Okay, maybe the boys were like, no, we want to stay home and play our game or watch whatever. She should have said, oh, no. Grandma's coming. You're coming with us. They can get on the game anytime. Why only Summer went? That's a red flag. That's something to look at. That's definitely something to look at, Monica. Definitely. Tracy's on it. She's giving y'all all the numbers and hotlines that you guys can call if you are dealing with any of these situations, from domestic violence to substance abuse. And here's one that she also put into the chat: to report abuse of a child or child neglect. One of the numbers is 1-888-SOS-CHILD, or the Child Help National Line is 1-800-4-A-CHILD, and that number is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So again, the child abuse number, child abuse and child neglect, is 1-888 SOS child, and the child help national line is 1-800-4A-CHILD. Thanks for that, Tracy. Jeanette Jackson, praying for God to harm someone instead of praying to bring her back safely. Right. I mean, the way he's gone about this from the very beginning just doesn't sit well with me. Now you're asking God. First of all, you weren't asking for it before. You're just telling us, this is what it's not. This is what it's not. Now you're praying to harm the kidnappers. You're asking God to harm the kidnapper in a violent way. I don't know about Don, guys. I don't know about him. Sugar Mama says, let's see. Let's go down. Anytime I want to go down, it goes all the way down. Sugar Mama says, why 3 days, not now? That was the same thing in my head. I would say return my kid now, but I would have been saying that from day one. Return my daughter now. Not tomorrow. I'm not giving you 3 days. Now. So Sugar Mama says, why 3 days and not now? He full of crap. That part. Not even church. What'd you say? I think I'm reading it right. Did you just say not even church? Wait, even a church in a whorehouse? I mean, I know I need glasses, but I think you said whorehouse. Miss D, who in their 30s, not Candace? Yeah, I thought she was in her 30s. Y'all gonna make me go look for this lady age. I believe she's in her late 30s. Let's Talk News. Are you in here? If you're in here, let me know. Because we were discussing this. How old is Candace? And how old is Dawn? I have it written down somewhere, but I'm not at my house, guys. But I believe she's in her 30s. Miss Didi, you a mess. You said, who in their 30s? Not Candace. I believe she's in her late 30s. I think so, guys. I could be wrong. We're going to see. We'll see. Oh, let me not forget this email from Veronica. I believe it was, from Veronica. I didn't forget about you now, Veronica. If you're still in the building, I'm taking a look at this right now. Oh, it's a video. Uh-oh. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Let me pause it, too. I got to pause it on there. That way I can see. Because from the angle that I'm looking at it, we're talking about the picture of Summer when she's all laying down on the milk. If in the background, is it a car? Is it a vehicle? Or is it... Hold on a second, baby. Hold on a second. Is it a vehicle or is it a tote? And there's a video that Veronica has sent me that I'm going to take a look at. Now, hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's not just a picture.
My hands are stuck.
Okay, Papa.
How should I get it?
Go ask Papa to undo it for you. Okay? Okay?
Okay. Papa.
Thank you, Pooh. Okay, so I do see what Veronica is saying now in this picture. But Veronica, let me see if I can send you this picture from my email. It does look like it could possibly be a car from the angle you're looking at it. But just take a look at this, and you can still say that you think that in the picture of Summer, guys, with her on the milk, is it a tote or is it a vehicle? Now, let me see. How do I click out of this? Okay. Veronica, let me see if I can send you this. Because in this picture, okay, I can see what you're saying. Now that I'm looking at it with that in my mind, it does look like the back of like a truck bed, and you can see their window. But you know what? This can go both ways, guys. This could go both ways. But I do believe it's a tote, because when I see the zoom in picture, it looks like a tote. And let me see if I can send that to you just so that you will. Let me see. Click on there. Okay, here's the zoomed in picture. Let me see how I'll be able to send this to you. I'm going to figure out how to do it, because, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later, Veronica, because I see what you're seeing, though. I see what you're seeing. But you know when you see those pictures and it's like, is it a lady or a cat? But you look at it one way, it looks like a lady. You look at it another way, then it looks like a cat. That's kind of what is going on with this picture, because you look at it one way and it does look like the bed of a truck. But then you look at it another way and it looks like a tote. Oh, Veronica, I do see what you're saying. And then Didi, yes, so she is 39. She's 39. So she is in her 30s. Maybe late, but she's in her 30s. Let's see now. I'm scrolling. Don't want to go too far. Okay, let's see. So yeah, Veronica, when I get a chance, I'm going to send you the picture, and you tell me what you think after seeing that picture. But in the picture that you're showing, yeah, it could look like that. Candy Richardson says, I doubt that Summer wanted her haircut. It made her look like a little boy. Why cut her hair like that? I'm just saying. Yes, because there's a picture of two of the brothers and Summer with, I think it's a family friend, and she's like this, and she has on boy clothes as well. So it's like, so you're telling me that she wanted her hair cut short. Does she also want to dress like a boy and make her look like a boy? Because she definitely looked like she wanted to be like a little prancy, like princess and stuff like that. Or were you doing that? Was the mother doing that so possibly the dad wouldn't look at her like that? Or were they doing that because they didn't want anybody else to look at her and say she's beautiful? Like, is there something else to this story? Because why cut her hair and then put the big old bows and then like try to make her look like, what's the real reason, guys? What's the real reason on that? I don't know. Let's see. Shebe, Miss Didi. Miss Didi, she looks like a hard 30. Nah, she's 39, guys. Let's talk news. Correction, 21 days. Okay, so 21 days. That makes it even worse. Let's talk news. That makes it even worse. We're at day 21, and you're talking about an extra 3 days you're giving the kidnappers. Why did you give them 21? No. So basically you're saying, it's okay, I give you 24 days for you to bring my daughter back home. Makes no sense. Sugar mama, poke the bear, China, poke the bear. I told you about the poke the bear. If you guys don't know what she's talking about, in another one of my videos, you'll see the whole thing about poke the bear, but it also pertains to little Amari's case, and then another case as well. You'll see it in the video. Candy Richardson, I haven't heard about a yellow vehicle. I still haven't heard about a yellow vehicle. No, I haven't at all. LaKendra, where's this yellow vehicle you were talking about? Let's see. I'm trying not to miss your guys' comments, guys. But right now it has me, it's like bouncing around. I wish I could see it bigger, but I can't. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, Southern Sass. I didn't even see you in the building. I'm all the way at the top of this chat trying to make sure I don't miss any of you guys and what you guys are saying. How old was the sister? The sister was... Dang, guys, I don't have my books with me. The sister was, I want to say, in her 20s. She was young when she went missing. Like, I want to say maybe 21 or something like that. She was young when she went missing. Let's see. Let's talk news. To go do some dirt with a 15-year-old so they can get drunk. Yeah. She was with a 15-year-old at the lake drinking with him. That's possibly why she didn't take the other boys with her. That in itself. And for Hunter's mom to know that this woman is off with her son, I wonder how much she did know. How much she knew about what Candace was doing with her son. And if she thought that was okay, that's not okay. LaKendra, they already know she's not coming back alive. Yeah, they speak about her in the past tense. Now, in the last interview they did, they touched on that. They're like, I'm sorry everybody thinks that we have something to do with it because we continue to speak of our daughter in the past tense. No, Don. Don't apologize to us. You're just speaking how you know it. You're speaking facts. I mean, you know she's gone. Let's see here. Veronica says, oh, okay, wasn't talking to me. So she is 39 and he is 56. Hey there, Southern Sass. Now I'm seeing your comments. I'm getting down there. Trying to keep up. Southern says it's a tote. So Veronica, it's a tote. I see a tote too. But we're not going to bash you. I just want to show you the picture that I seen where it's zoomed in and then see what you think then. If you still think that's a car, because when I looked at it from the picture you had, it looks like the bed of a truck, like it's backed up to their car, and you can see that little window that would be in the back. That's what it looks like from your picture. So I do see that. Miss D, can y'all show us these pictures? I want to see. How would I do that? Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can get my dad's phone and see if I can show you guys the picture. Dad, where's your phone? Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, guys, so I'm back. Like I said, this live today is just a laid back, comfortable one. So I'm in and out. You may hear my son in the background. You may hear my dad. You heard the garage doors. But let me see if I can find this picture so you guys can see. Let me see. I don't know how to use this phone, but I'll try to work it out. Let me see what else you guys are saying while this is popping up. Log in. Where's login? You know when you're using someone else's phone, you're like, wait, hold on. I don't wanna mess up his accounts either. So let me see. Let me just see if I can go into Gmail, just straight in Gmail. MAIL. So we just chilling today, guys. I'm gonna try to show you guys the picture. That way we're not all talking about something and no one else knows what we're talking about. But I want to get into my Gmail. That way I can show both of the pictures so we can all go over and see what we all think. see, but why is it asking me on that? I don't want to log him out because he might not be able to log it back in, you know. Pops he's older, so, you know, they don't know how to work these phones, and I don't know his login. I wonder if there's somewhere else I can find it, because I don't want to fully log him out. Where's the Gmail? There it goes. Let me see. There we go. I think I got it to be able to log in. Come on. Go back and see what you guys are saying. Open the Gmail app. No, I just want to go in and just use the web. It's not letting me put my Gmail in. Gmail login. Hi, Serenity. How are you? How are you? How are you doing? How was your 4th of July? How do you log you out? Manage accounts. Manage Google on here. Dad, I don't know how to use your phone. It won't let me log into my actual Gmail. Maybe, you know what, if I use a different search engine and then I go through there, maybe. I don't know, guys. Let's see. Let's Talk News. Are you in the chat still? If you are, just say hey. Because if so, I want to at least tell them where to go. I'm going to see if I can see it on channel. News. Summer. Wells. Yeah, I'm going to just see if I can find it this way. Images. See if I can find it this way. Guys, bear with me here. That way you guys can see what we're talking about and you're just not knowing what we're talking about. So it's, where's the picture? It's the picture of her sleeping on the milk. Let me see if I have to write it all the way out. Wells. Go to the end. Sleeping. Okay, guys. Here we go. Let me see if it's going to show it full out. I can't find the actual picture that I'm talking about where you can see the full back of it, but I'm going to show you what picture I'm talking about. So if you guys have your own devices, you can look at it. I'll continue to look, but this is the picture that we're talking about. This picture right here, but right in back of her is the window. And you can see through that window, and it's either, people are thinking it's either a tote that you put things in, or it's a truck. But if you look at another picture, here's a red vehicle here's a red picture. I mean, not a red picture. Here's a red vehicle that it could possibly be. I see a tote now, guys. I see a tote. But some people say they see a car. So you know, kids, he's out there throwing dirt in the backyard. And so he's getting in trouble, but I don't know. I'm like, either come in and sit down or I don't know. Because it's starting to get cold. But anyway, that's the picture, guys. I can't find the exact picture that I want to show you that I got sent. And I don't know how to bring it up on here. But next time we talk, we can pull it up. I don't have a device to actually pull it up. Let me at least go over here and see what you guys are saying in the chat. Serenity says, hi, China. It makes me wonder when she went inside if they weren't doing rough, like if they weren't roughhousing unsupervised and an accident happened and turned fatal. Yeah, and the parents are trying to cover it up. That's a big possibility. Something could have happened because they did say, you know, that they would rough her up and things like that. So that could be a big possibility, and that's why the little boys, you see when Donald is holding him in one of the interviews, how he's holding him, he's kind of rubbing him and stuff like that. So they could be covering up something because the kids haven't came out and said anything yet either. So we don't know. So Serenity, that's a big thing to look at as well. Let's see what you guys are saying. Southern Sass agrees. Let's see. I don't like how this thing just skips up, guys. I'm sorry, and I apologize if I missed some of the things you guys are saying, because when it skips up and I try to go back, it just makes me go all over the place. Shay Bay says, I wonder if she will come up in 3 days. I know. You know what? And Shay Bay, if she happens to turn up in 3 days and they're like, see, I knew, I'm going to be like, Dawn, come on now. Don't do that part. Southern Sass says, I heard about the red truck. Yeah, the red truck. Veronica says, the guy's page, I got it off, said that they turned the pic around to throw off people. Oh, okay. So you're saying they turned the picture around to throw people off. So that's why you're saying you believe it's a vehicle? I think that's what you're saying. And if that's what you're saying, oh man, I really want to find this picture. If that's what you're saying, because I really want you to see the picture that I can see, because in the picture, you can see, to me, it looks like a tote, because in the back of the car, like you could kind of see the handles of the tote, and then it looks like there's probably like a rope or some other item or something that you can kind of see, like it's also tossed in the back of the car as well. So that's what it looks like to me. But in the picture that you have, it does look like it could possibly be a truck backed up to their car. I do see what you're saying, but I don't believe that it's a car. I want to see what other people think, because I want to see if other people see a car too. We had a couple of people say they seen a car. Let's see. I'm happy, Southern Sash, you were able to catch a live too. I'm happy. I mean, you're here. You're my girl. Yeah, make sure you show up at these lives. And guess what? Can I get thumbs up? Yeah, guys, so because you guys go out, hit the thumbs up, come back in, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. LaKendra. Okay, LaKendra. All right. Toodles. Talk to you later, boo. Serenity says, guaranteed she lost track of time while back with the grandma. Yes, because she says, Serenity, she's saying that she left Summer with the boys, said, okay, watch the boys, and said she only left for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Someone else in the chat was saying, well, if you were just going to leave for 2 minutes, why would you even have to tell them, okay, you watch her? If you're going to leave for 2 minutes, you leave her in there. Hey, your sister's in here. You go out for your 2 minutes, you come right back. I don't believe she could have went gone in 2 minutes. It just doesn't happen like that. Let's see. So yeah, Southern Sash, Serenity, she probably could have lost track of time. Southern Sash says, Summer's parents know exactly what happened. Yes. Southern Sass, I don't know if you were in here when I read the Donald's Facebook post giving the kidnappers 3 days for Summer to come back. Let me know if you were in here for that, because that post was not, it didn't sound good. Southern Sass says, I wish Grandma would speak. I love to hear what she has to say. Yeah, I know what you meant. You love to hear what she has to say. I want to hear what she has to say too. Because if Grandma was there, that's some more eyes on the situation. So it's a web of lies. Yes, Sugar Mama, a web of lies. Let's Talk News says she thinks it's a tote. Hey, Tinky, how are you? Got Tinky in the building. Okay, let's see. Southern Sass says, you would think these phones would be similar, but not. Oh yeah, me trying. Yeah. See, I had an Android. I switched to an iPhone. I got an Android again, and then I'm back with iPhone. But just the small time to switch, I'm like, what am I doing? Because he has a what is this called? Android. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I don't even know how to work it. But I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get my son from outside. Hold on. Give me a quick second. We're just chilling today, so give me a quick second. All right. You know, kids, when they want to go outside and stay outside, but it's getting cold and he doesn't understand that and he's playing in water. So I just said, okay. Let's see. Yep, about the phone. Sugar Mama says, why 3 days and not now? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Why 3 days and not now? Why would you wait? What did we say? 21 days? We said 18, but it's 21 days that she's been gone. She's been missing. And now you're giving them 3 more days. Why not in the beginning did you say, I want my daughter now? So, and then she says, oh yeah, she's talking about the church. I mean, I don't think that they're really, from what I see, they could be in that church, but it just doesn't seem like they have deep faith in this church. Because, I mean, and I'm not just saying people that are on drugs or do drugs, they can't have a faith or a religion, because, I mean, you can. That doesn't mean you can't serve God, but I believe that they're using God and faith so much in this situation to where it does not feel real at all. Let's see. Let's talk news. If it was a truck in the back of the truck, then it would be riding inside the bed of the grandma's truck. I think what they're seeing from the picture that I seen, because she's saying if it was a truck in the back of the picture that we're seeing, the truck would have to literally be riding in the truck. But I think I wish I had one of his little model cars. But okay, say this is the front. This is the front of the truck where the steering wheel and stuff is, and this is the bed of the truck, right? I believe they're saying that, and in the back you can see a window. This is the bed of the truck. I think it's called the tailgate part. I don't know. But that looks like it's backed up to the grandma's car from the picture. I can see what they're saying when they see it, but when you zoom in on it, it clearly looks like a tote. So I don't know. Everybody sees things differently, but I did see the 2 different pictures, and I do see where it can go both ways. Let's see. Now he's gonna be feeling mad when he doesn't feel good, because he just wants to be playing in mud, and it's getting cold playing in water. But he's on vacation, so might as well let him do what he wants to do. Janet says, take a pic. You so smart. Hold on, let me have my dad unlock this phone again. Yes, I can take a picture. You are definitely right. Hold on. I'm still muted. I be muted, and I think I'm talking to you guys, and I'm not. Who came up with that idea? Jeanette, I don't know why I didn't think of that. You're so smart. Let me see. Let me take a picture of it so you guys can see what I'm saying. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to have to move this whole camera, so give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's one picture. Let me get the other picture that I was sent. Veronica's version. Oh, it goes so fast when it pops up. Okay. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay. So I'm going to show you the picture. Veronica's is in a video, so it's kind of harder for me to get that. But I'm going to show you the picture where it looks like a tote. Tell me if you guys can see this. Can you guys see? Wait, there. Can you guys see what I'm saying? Why I think it's a tote? Can anybody see that? Okay. So if you guys seen that, do you guys still feel like it's a car in the back or a tote? That was a good one, Jeanette. Let me scroll and see. So you guys see it. You guys say yes, you guys see it. So, hey Susan, how are you? So, do you guys think it's a tote now, or you guys think it's a car? A car. I know most people said a tote, but do you guys think it's a tote or a car? So, either write a T for tote or a C for car. Tote or car? Jeanette says, it's in the bed of the truck. What's in the bed of a truck? Of the truck. What do you see? Southern Sass says, justice for summer. I'm not muted, am I? Let me see. No, I'm not. A tote, a tote. Now, Veronica, I didn't know how I was going to see the picture. Veronica, tell me what you see. Don't change it. Tell me honestly what you see. If you see the tote now, say tote. But if you see a car, say car. Okay, Southern Sass says justice for summer. Yes. Jeanette says tote. LaKendra says tote. Southern Sass says tote. Etta B says tote. Let's see. Jeanette says tote. Etta B says prayers up for our missing and exploited children. I need to log off. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually on here a lot longer than I even anticipated. But I guess we got newer people and more people in the building, so just kind of kept it going. But yeah, so I see people saying tote, tote, it's a tote. Veronica, are you here? Okay, I would love for this child to be found okay and safe. Yes, Veronica, we all want all our children found and safe. Veronica, tell me what you seen in the picture. Did you see what you still see? A car or a tote? And again, Jeanette, that was a good one. That was a good one. I should have thought of that. I don't even know why I didn't think of that. Susan says her hands were swollen. Whose hands were swollen, Susan? Whose hands were swollen? Candace's hands were swollen. T-Star in the building. It looks like a tote. T-Star says T. It looks like a tote. Now, Veronica, if you still think it looks like a truck or a car, let us know. Say what you see. Because you could be right. We're not there. We don't know. Night, night, Etta. Hey, Tinky. See you still with us, girl. Let's talk news. What do you see, let's talk news? You said a tote from the beginning, right? Where's my Veronica? Miss Didi says people think Summer's hands were swollen. Oh, yeah, in the picture. Okay, because they do look a little bit red, right? But then if they're red, that means, would that mean she's alive because blood would have been still flowing through her body? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Veronica says she sees a car. Thanks, Veronica. You're being honest. You see a car. You see a car. If you see a car, you see a car. He has a lock on his phone, so I wanted to show you guys again. Give me a quick second. Dad, what is the numbers?
Why keep going up?
Because if it goes to, what's it called? If it goes to the screen, it closes.
1951.
I'm back. Okay, let's go back to that picture. How do I get to his pictures? Right here. Okay, guys, so she says she still sees a car. Okay, but then look, guys, Veronica, because then look, okay, that would mean in the back of this car, I see what you're saying, that this looks like the car is backed up and this is the bed of it, and that could be the window to the truck backed up to it. I do see that. But if you look at it from a different view, this looks like this is the back of this truck, this is the window, and this is the tote sitting in the back of the truck. I don't know if I'm shaking too much, but you see that? So, okay, Let's Talk News says she still sees a tote. Candy Richardson says, I just didn't think it was a car, so I don't know. Okay. Most of us seen a tote, but I'm trying to see if I can change her view or if she just still sees a car. Because if she sees a car, that's what she sees. Because no saying that everybody that says it's a tote, it's a tote. So, hi, Evelyn. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I'm here watching, but I haven't been talking. Can you show the picture again? Yes, I just showed it. Do you need me to show it again, Evelyn? And then Miss Didi says, that's the bed of the truck. Candy says, it just looks like a tote. I don't know, really. Tinky, you said you couldn't see. Maybe I may be wrong. I do wear glasses. I wear glasses too. So that's what I'm saying. I could be wrong. But let me see if I could kind of zoom in on it. Because this is like a zoomed in version, but I want to zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to show it again because I think you guys are asking to see it again. Here we go. So what I'm saying is this red, lighter red part is the actual tote, and then this top part that looks like it could be the window, I guess if you're seeing it as a car, that's the top of the tote, and it may be like a black tote, so it might be like a red and black tote. So Evelyn, let me see if I can find Evelyn. Let me see, where's Evelyn? Okay, so Evelyn, I showed the picture again. What do you think? And Tinky, let me know if you could see that time. And this T-Star says, did the lead investigator check the area where they were doing the garden? I don't know, but that would be a good idea to do. But the little pot, it was not small, but the pot they said that they were planting the flowers in, to me, it didn't look like those were freshly planted plants. It looks like it was already there. It feels like they just needed a story to say. Let's see. Southern says, what I find puzzling is this was in June in Tennessee. The weather was hot and humid. Then tell me, why was Summer wearing long sleeves? It doesn't make sense. Let me see if you can see it in this picture. Oh, you can't see it in this picture. Let me see if the other picture has more of what she had on. Was it in this one? Or was it the other one? Let me see. Let me make sure I'm clicking on the right one so I can see if... How do you go back to regular pictures? Okay, no, that one doesn't show it. Oh no, what happened? So, I want to see what she had on. See, these are edited pictures, so it's not showing the full body, but I believe I have one in here that has the full body. Go back to my email. Okay, I believe this one may be it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that. That way I don't have to find it on there. So. This other way. Oh no, it's making a video. I didn't ask to make a video. What's it doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, so guys, now tell me this is true. If it is summertime, okay, why would... Did I not take the picture? Oh, I took a video again. Sorry, guys, I don't know how to use this phone. But let me see if I just pause it. Okay, look. You see her? Now, they supposedly were getting, you know, wet in the river. Does that look like she was getting wet at the river? And this is Tennessee. Hot, humid. Why would she have on those long sleeves? That's a good question, Southern Sass. Why would she have on those long sleeves? I don't know. Evelyn said, oh, wait. Let me not skip. Shay Bay says, I can't tell what I'm looking at. Okay. I'll show you the, does this one have the full? Okay, so that picture that I showed you before with the tote in the back, this is the rest of the picture. So that's what's behind here. Okay, so Jeanette says, I don't see headlights or tail lights. It's what I don't see is what's making it not a truck. Correct. Evelyn says, nope, I seen it. I see what appears to be a cooler. Yeah, like a cooler, a tote of some sort. Something along the lines of that. Yeah. Tinky says she sees a tote. Why is she not sweaty? But why doesn't she look wet if they were just at the lake getting wet? And then if you see, that was so rude. If you see, look at her hands in this picture. Now, if you see the video, they said they accidentally took a video. Her hands are kind of like open, like in a more stiff position. This looks like when they took the picture, they prepped her for the picture. I mean, and that's just me saying this, guys. I'm not saying it happened, but I'm saying that's what it looks like to me. Let's Talk News says, don't you think she would be up? She felt that cold milk on her face. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Yeah. I mean, how could you sleep on a cold milk comfortably? And that looks mighty comfortable to be on some cold milk. Candy Richardson says, just look at the baby's hand. Yes. Yep. Yep. Here's the picture, guys. Wait. You don't go from a bikini. This is Southern Sash. You don't go from a bikini and swimming to long sleeves minutes after. Right. And she does not look like she was getting wet. You know when you're wet and you're putting on your clothes, how it kind of look. But why would this be your change of clothes that you brought? Why would her mom bring that as a change of clothes from going swimming at the lake? It just doesn't add up. The small things don't add up. So the bigger things are definitely not going to add up. Miss Didi says, another content creator brought the question about Summer's clothes up when it's hot out there. Yeah. Why was that even an option? Even if she wasn't going swimming and she was going somewhere else, why was that an option if we know that it was hot and humid there? I don't even know how that made sense. Evelyn says, exactly. Veronica says, they always living that, wait, they're always, I don't know. Maybe they're always saying that these kids are going missing on their own. Maybe that's what you're saying. Maybe, you know, people are saying that they're going missing on their own, but they're really killing these poor babies. So sad. My children are 37 and 38, and I would hurt someone about my babies. Yes, Veronica, definitely. Definitely. All these people are saying, oh, well, they were abducted. They just vanished out of the backyard. They just vanished out the front door. I went outside, I came back, and they were gone. They're saying all these disappearance stories for kids they know that they're murdering. That's just crazy. It makes, at this point, they should already know that that script it needs to be retired because it's not working anymore. Did it ever work? I don't know if it ever worked. Let's see. T-Star says, why is she sleeping in the car? The only thing I could think of is she's at the river, you know, when kids are in the hot sun. That's why I don't understand the sweater. The hot sun and the water you add to that, you get dehydrated and exhausted and things like that. So maybe that's why she could have fell asleep in the car. But to fall asleep in that position on cold milk, I don't know if you would be that exhausted to not even, you don't have a sense of touch, of feeling. I don't know. Hey, Justice. Hey, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Okay, Let's Talk News. I'm going to check that out. Southern Sass says, exactly. Hold on, what did she say? Let me go down. Exactly. She went to sleep lying on cold milk jugs. That would get cold on your face real quick. Yeah, it makes no sense. Wait, I'm missing something. Justice says, yes, this is a chilling photo because some people are saying they think that she has already expired in this picture. So that part of it makes it chilling. I pray that she's not in that picture, and I pray that she's still alive here somewhere, but it makes it scary to know that this could possibly be one of her last photos. Veronica says, who would let their child sleep on cold milk jugs anyway? I mean, she didn't make a lot of good decisions anyway. I said the choices. I mixed it. She didn't make a lot of good decisions anyway, giving a 15-year-old twisted tea. That, very irresponsible. And then at that, it's not even your child, it's someone else's child. Southern Sass says, I don't think they're even from the same day. But why try to make everyone believe that that was the same day? There's just too many lies. Okay. Veronica says, oh, you don't see lights and you don't see a license plate. Let me look look at that picture again. Oops. Okay, so it says you'll don't see the lights, not the license plate. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm going to go to the picture. Okay, I see what you're saying. I still see a tote though, but I see what you can be saying is the license plate, if this is what you're saying. So guys, I believe, So guys, I believe what she's saying is that part right there where I said it looked like it could be like a rope or something else in the back of the car. I believe she's saying that looks like it could be the license plate. I believe that's what she's saying. So she's seeing this thing right here to be a license plate, that to be the lights on the car, and that's like the bed of the truck. But then yet still, Veronica, I believed if that was the case, then that would mean that bed of that truck would have to be inside the grandmother's vehicle, like in the back of her truck. Let's see. Veronica says, who would let their, oh, I already read that. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Tinky, I heard it was, wait, I thought I heard swim practice from the news. I thought it was just her playing at the lake. I don't believe she was at any type of practice.
It's so cold.
Okay. All right, so, wait, the comments are being held for review. Hold on, let me see what happened. No, go. No, don't do that. Let's see. I don't know why they keep holding comments. Saya, can you please not do that, please? Thank you. Who's comment? Where am I at? The mother was driving, not the grandmother. Wait, Tinky says Summer and the mother was driving and the grandmother. Wait, I don't believe that's true. Hold on, let me get him set up. What do you need? Snap. All right. Let's see. I believe that it was just, who was it? When I was looking at the video, I believe it sounded to me like the 15-year-old boy, when they did that picture that I showed you guys, it seemed like it was the 15-year-old boy filming and the mom, Candace, was driving and the daughter was in the back. I did not see the grandmother at all. Okay, let's see. Okay, now it's going up too much. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't hear the grandma, I didn't see the grandma or anything like that in that little clip on that video. So I don't even know if if the grandmother was with them at that time. It's all confusing to me. Candy Richardson says, has anyone ever just looked at the background? Oh, in the background of her pictures. Candy Richardson is asking, have we looked in the background of the pictures of Summer, and all the time it's nasty. Now, my last video I did on Candace's Facebook page, if you look at a lot of those pictures, it was filthy in the background. It looked like, I mean, it just looked like a dump. Like a child shouldn't be living in those circumstances. It was like trash on the floor, just looked dirty. So yeah, I have seen those pictures. I have seen those pictures. Let's see. Let's talk news. Summer and the 15-year-old in the back, and the mom and the grandma were in the front. Okay, let's talk news. So then who, it looked like, I guess that would be from that angle. I'm trying to be at the angle that it seemed like the boy was recording, because when she asks is her arm still up or whatever she asked, and then he flips it back on her. I guess, yeah, the grandmother could have probably been in the front and then he's on the side. I don't know, but it looks like he goes from the back of the seat, like to the back of the seat. I don't know. I'll have to look at the video again. Evelyn says maybe that was the most recent pics of Summer, but it's definitely a reason for all the lies. Yep, it could be a good reason for all their lies. I mean, it just seemed like they were taking too many videos and pictures back to back to back to try to prove something. So it could be from a whole nother time, and this is the evidence they have, just back to back to back. And it really wasn't from that day. Who are we to say, because no one knows what she had on that day. And I mean, the grandma could go along with it. The 15-year-old boy can go along with it. We don't know. There's a lot we don't know. Let's see. Justice says, I have got food boxes before, and I'm thinking she picked up a food box and milk from a food pantry. I have got food boxes before, and I am thinking she picked up food boxes and milk from a food pantry. Wait, are you saying you live out there and you believe she came and picked up some food from your food pantry? Justice? Southern Sass says, okay, Candy Richardson, that poor baby girl didn't deserve any of this. R.I.P. But Candy, we don't know if she's dead yet. Let's not say that yet. We don't know if she's dead yet. Supposedly, allegedly, she has been kidnapped. And there's 3 days. They're giving them 3 days to bring back the little girl. So let's not say that yet. Tinky, the one that I just saw from the news clip was just the 3. The one I saw from the news clip was just a 3. You guys are not letting me see this. Let me see. Jeanette Jackson says, that explains the milk. Oh, I see what you were saying. Justice, I see what you're saying. You're saying she probably stopped at a food pantry. Now I see what you're saying, because I thought you were saying you worked at a food pantry, and I don't know. Without seeing both comments, it would make you not understand. Jeanette, where are we at? Explains the crate. Yes, that explains the crate. Let's talk news. The 15-year-old boy was still there when they took the video. That's who it sounds like in the background. It sounds like the 15-year-old boy was the one who said, no, because she was asking, was her hand still up? I don't know how her hand was up, but that's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like a grandmother's voice. Southern Sass says, yes, that's what I thought as well, not from a grocery store. So that would explain why everyone's asking, well, how come there's no footage of her coming from the grocery store? That could be why, because she got it from a food pantry, and you just have your bags, and you have what you have, and you can take whatever you can take with the bags you have. So let me cut the light on. Okay. felt like it was getting kind of dark in here. I mean, it's still kind of dark, but a little bit more light. Veronica says, I see lights and a license plate. Veronica is serious about this, the lights and the license plate, and I want to see what she's seeing. I do see what she's seeing. I don't want to say I don't see what she's seeing. I see what she's seeing, but then I also see the tote. So I do see where you're saying that that is a license plate and those are the lights. But then if you think about how the picture is set up, then that would mean that truck, it would have to be a truck bed inside of another truck bed. Like they backed up into their truck. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Miss Didi says, y'all, the key to Summer's condition in the picture is the other passengers in the car. Yeah. So that would be the grandmother and the 15-year-old boy. That's the key to everything. But are they speaking? That's the issue. Are they speaking? Let's see. Evelyn Jefferson says, oh, she's talking to Jenny, but she says that would explain the milk. That would explain the milk wasn't in the bag, but she claimed that she just bought it from the Price is Right market on the way home. So if she's saying she got it from a market, well, the no bags thing though, if she just only got the 2 cartons of milk, I would probably get no bags here in California because they make you pay for each bag. And it's like you really don't need to put milk in a bag, so she could have just got it and just brought it into the car, the 2 things of milk. And I mean, it's a good amount of them, and I don't know how much cereal they ate in the morning and things like that. So she could have only went for milk, and then that can explain the no bags. Like she just didn't want to purchase bags. I don't know if in Tennessee they have to buy their bags. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's go down some. Uh-oh. All right, Jeanette. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably didn't mean to be on here this long, honestly, guys. I was just gonna come in, do a little quick OMI hour with you guys, but we ended up we kept going. We kept talking about it. Justice says, my thinking is that Candace stopped at a food pantry. Some are drive-through, she's saying. She had to make Summer look alive. Okay. So you're saying that she probably stopped at a food pantry, and some places you can just drive up and get your items, and she had to make her look lively. So yeah, I think that's why it's also the cold milk, so that she can, but that's still how she's positioned on the milk. She looks too comfortable for it to be actually real. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's possible. I don't want to say it's not possible, because it's definitely possible. They went to what? Go back up a little bit. Tinky says, go back up. I'm going to check that right now. Let's Talk News. Tinky says, I did not see a boy. I saw the grandma in the video. Okay, I only seen a little clip. So you could be right. You could be definitely right. Like I said, like this is a case that I've been kind of just tuning into. It's not one that I'm like digging into, like how I do the Samuel Adams, how I'm doing that one. We're all feeding each other information. So I'm going to try to see if I can see the video that you're talking about, Tinky. Let me go down here and like see what email I just got. It keeps going back to my old email. Let's go to this one. Okay, let's see the new picture right here. Okay, so this is where you can see the full. Let me show you guys this one. Let me take a picture of it really quickly, guys. Wait, why is it giving me a filter? I don't want to filter. there. Hold on. Let me take a picture of this, guys. Okay. So. Did I get the whole picture? Okay, so this is what I'm saying about her hand. Okay, and you can't see the whole thing, but if you guys look, can you see how her hand is kind of spread open in this picture? Do you see that? How it's kind of like spread? So look at this hand position, guys. Okay? Now, this is supposed to be from the same, at the same time they accidentally took like a little video and then realized, oh, it's on video, and then switched to take the picture. Now look at her hands in this picture. Not the same. It seems like they had to position her before they took the actual picture from when they were taking the video. Now look at it side by side. Hold on. Look at it side by side. Look at her hand. It's more in a C position. Look at her hand here. It's more spread open. So she either moved or they positioned her for the actual picture. So Miss Didi says she got milk when they picked up the grandma's prescription. Okay. Southern Sass says food pantries normally put the food in boxes, like what you see next to Summer. Okay. I don't think that's a good picture. Let me see. Okay, like you see, like the one you see next to Summer. I see boxes and 2 jugs of milk. Susan says, I mean, did she pass the polygraph or no? I believe they said she passed the polygraph. Now, I could be wrong, but I believe I heard that she passed the polygraph. I believe, Justice says, I believe Candace is lying about the pharmacy and the grandma being with her. Let's see. Where are we at? Tinky, yep, she confirmed. She says, they said she passed it. Let's see. Oh no, they're doing fireworks again, guys. They were so close to the house yesterday. I was getting afraid. I was like, oh no. Let's Talk News says she did go to the ER and the pharmacy for her grandmother's knee. Okay. Miss Didi, tell me where to find the video, please. I'm not sure if they are. Let me look before I say that. I'm not sure if these are like little TikToks or if she put this on her Facebook. Let's Talk News. Do you know where the little video clip we were watching, where it's from, so other people can see it? Because I don't have the actual video to show. Let me see, Miss Didi. Let's see if I can get this together. Susan Smith says, I just want Summer to be found and to be safe. Yes. Why all these lies? Why all these shenanigans and all the telling this story and that story? If something happened to the baby girl, say something happened to her, don't have us all on this wild goose chase and you guys know where she is. Just don't do that. You're wasting people's time. People that actually care. You're wasting our time. I got you, Susan. I fixed it for you. Let's see. Hey, Ken Smith. Thanks to see you still rocking with us. They're saying, look at her lips, look at her lips. I'll show you guys again and show you guys what I think about her lips from the one that's a video to the one where it's a picture. And you know, you can put a filter on a picture and make it look more lively. So I'm going to show you that. Let me see. Oh, the dogs might start going crazy because of the fireworks, guys. So if you hear her whining in the back, that's why. There's fireworks and she's very scared. Let me look at that picture once again so you guys can see. Okay. This is the video, okay? This is the video side. Do you see her lips in this video? Okay, now look at the picture. Look at her lips. So now to me, it seems like for the picture, they made sure she looked decent and they put a filter on it to where her lips look more pink, because when you look at the video, she doesn't look as lively there. So I don't know. This can go so many different ways. Southern Sass says, like they had to prop her up to take pictures or something weird. Right, yes. Justice says, would love for law enforcement to verify the pharmacy, the ER, the swimming hole, the grandma, and Hunter's story. Yeah, we need all of that. We need all that information. Sugar Mama says, at this present point, you just don't know what to believe. And that is so true. We don't know, even if they did start telling the truth, we won't know if that's the truth or was what you said previously the truth. You just won't know. Let's see. Shebe says, something about her hands don't sit right with me. Me neither. The one from the video, her hands just look like they just kind of fell into that position. The one from the picture, it looks like she was placed in that position. Southern Sass says, that's what Dawn said, but that's what Dawn said, but can we believe him? I can't. When the lead investigator says that she passed, then I will believe it. So Dawn just said Candace passed the lie detector test, but she's saying when the lead investigator tells her that she passed, then that's when she'll believe, when the lead investigator gives her that tea. Scrolled all the way down. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Justice says TBI has confirmed her polygraph results. Oh, hasn't. Justice says TBI has not confirmed her polygraph results. Let's Talk News says, do you want me to put? Yeah, drop the link. Drop the link. Or actually, no, don't drop the link. Send it to my, that way we can all watch it together. Send it to my Gmail and I will take a video of the video and I will show them. That way we can all see the same thing and hear the same thing. Didi says, Ken Smith says, creepy. Didi says, I found the video. Didi, do you want to say where the video is? I'm going to have her send it to me. That way we can all watch it together. And if you guys need to go see it, you could go see it as well. And listen to on the headphones. Who do you think that is in the car? I'm gonna video it. So those of the people that can't go and do it can still see and hear what we're hearing. But whose voice what two voices do you feel is on that video? Let's Talk News says, I heard they didn't pass the test because they called the police station. Let's show this. Justice says, interview with Chris McDonough, retired homicide detective, voices his opinion on his podcast about Summer. Okay. They were called to the police station. Shay Works says, what's your email? Okay. My email is exactly my handle, so it's naomiChinaD@gmail.com. I'll drop it down here. Okay, Lucy Lou. Your mama's not here. This dog is so afraid of fireworks. She got out of her cage, guys, and it's pretty sealed up, but she like tore the gate off and she cut her eye open yesterday from squeezing, trying to get through the gate. But her mama's not here, and her mama normally has to give her medicine to calm her down because she tore up her nose. It's sad. Yeah, the dog. She's crying. They're my dad and his girlfriend's dog, but she's terrified. If the screen glass was closed, she would be crashing into it. But she's very, very afraid. Her brother, he's not afraid. He just looks at her like she's crazy. But normally we bring her inside, but they're big and they can pull me, so I'm not going to try to do it. Let's see. All right, guys. So let me see if it's sent already. That way I can show you guys. Oh, wait. I got it from... You guys probably will be able to hear it. I don't want any other creators, going crazy on me. So let me check and see what this is. Because you guys know, I don't like to argue or any of that. I don't like hostility. I just don't want it. So let me see. Let me mute you guys and see what it is first, because... So, it's nothing bad. It's the same video I seen. It just has another content creator's stamp on it, and I don't want anybody yelling at me. But it's the same video I seen. Are you guys with me? Yeah, you guys are off mute. So let me know if you guys can hear this.
She still got her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to catch.
So now hearing it this way, because when I was looking at it and hearing it, I was hearing it from another content creator's phone. Now hearing it on my computer, on where I'm with it, it does sound now. It sounds like, to me, the grandmother's voice. So I don't know if the 15-year-old was with them. Let's hear that one more time. Let's hear it again.
She still got her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to catch.
So I think she's saying that's what she was trying to catch. Even though they said that video was an accident, I don't know if she was trying to catch her with a position with her arm up. I don't know. And I don't even know why they would post that if it was an accident. I don't know what they're doing with all of their shenanigans, because it's just not making sense, y'all. It doesn't make sense. Thanks, Shay Works by Faith, so I didn't have to go searching. Like I said, guys, I'm not at you know, I'm not at home right now. I don't have all my stuff. I was just literally coming on here to do a quick live to talk to you guys. But now we're at what? 3.5 hours. So, Southern Sass says, the fireworks has the dogs petrified. I'll be glad when they're done with them. But see here, it was a couple months back when they started them. Every night, someone around here is doing fireworks. They'll still be doing it a month from now. And it scares her so bad. Susan Smith says, can I ask a question? Yes, you may, ma'am. Did the grandma have a pedophile boyfriend? I don't know about that. The grandma, I haven't even seen her really want to speak. She doesn't really want to say anything from what I can see. Miss Dee, mom was definitely talking to a woman. Yes, it sounds like another lady. Now let me see if I can take a video of that. I mean, there's nothing really for you to see because it's literally her like going like this and going on the mom. So it's just like it was an accidental video. It's nothing really for you to see. So I don't think I'm going to take a video of that unless you guys want to see it. But there's nothing really to see in the video. It's mainly what they were saying. Sugar Mama, interesting live. I enjoyed it. Thanks. You've been here since the beginning, so you're probably hearing things that I'm going over with other people. So thank you, Sugar Mama. Thanks for always supporting. And if anybody has not already done it, hit that subscribe button. Today we're just having a chill, laid back conversation. You can go look at my other videos and see what kind of content that I, you know, put on here. It's mainly about kids and different cases, but it's not only going to be about kids. Like I said, I do all different types of cases, whatever I'm interested in, and I feel like everybody needs to know and to talk about or anything like that. That's basically what it is. And if you haven't done it already, hit that thumbs up, y'all. I'm new to this, but I'm getting the hang of it slowly. But thank you guys, all of you guys that have been there from day one till now. Thank you so much. Let's see. Veronica's like, I'm back. What did I miss? You didn't miss too much. We just are looking at the pictures of the little Summer. We're just talking about, you know, her lip coloration and things like that. Right now, we just listened to the accidental video they took, and we were seeing who was still in the car with her. Okay, so it was taken, it seems like it was taken from the grandma in the front seat taking the video, and she's asking, is her arm still up? And it's a no. So what I thought I heard, like I said, I did not know, was it sounded like a younger person, a younger male. But once I listened to it on my computer, and I can hear it right here in front of me rather than on someone else's phone, it sounded like a child, a male child, but on here it sounded like a woman. So it was possibly only Summer, the grandmother, and Candace in the car. Let's talk news. I have proof he was there. He was where? Was he at the lake or in the car? Southern Sass, thanks for your live. So glad I didn't miss you. Thank you for coming and supporting me. You're always there. Thank you. Let's see. Let's talk news. Do you have what's the proof? Do you have it? Do you want to email me, or do you want to just send it to my phone? I think it'll be better if you email me. Let's see, Evelyn, if I don't catch you live, I usually watch replays. Thank you. Make sure when you do, you hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Evelyn. Thanks for joining me. Let's talk news. Okay, I'll check it out right now. I will check it. Let's see. Let me let it refresh. Does it need to refresh? I think I need to refresh it. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So let me show you guys this right now. Oh my God, she's gonna crash through that door, guys. She scares me when she gets to that point because it's like you can't control her. Okay, so let me show you guys this. Give me a quick second. Got it for you. So here we go. So it was all 4 of them in the car. Now we know. And we don't know positively, but this is what makes sense. So I'm not going to say 100% sure this was him, but it only makes sense. So we know it's the grandmother, Candace, and Summer. And then this is the little boy because he's in the back seat. You see his arm? His arm is right there, whoever this is, but I'm assuming it's Hunter. That's him in the back seat with Summer. And you can see the boxes and the milk. See that? So I might be wrapping it up in here in a little bit, but for those that didn't catch a lot of the conversation and, you know, the Facebook stuff, you guys can definitely check out the replay and just, you know, send me some comments and we can chat about it that way as well. So let me see. Hey, Patriot Wife, how are you? Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you asked for facts. Many aren't. Yes, I like to see receipts. If I'm just talking about it with you guys, I'll say, hey, this is what I think, allegedly, theories, whatever the case may be. But if I'm telling you guys I need facts, I need to know. I don't like to put information out there that's not true. So I will be wrapping it up in a little bit. I'll read over Donald's statement, his Facebook post, his only plea I've heard for his daughter, okay? And then I'll answer a few questions and then I'll be wrapping it up, y'all. But I will be back with you guys. Just stay tuned. Make sure you hit the notification bell. That way when I do come on, you will know that I'm coming on, because I'll normally make a little video saying I'll be on at this time. Let's see. Southern Sass says, where was he sitting? There is no place for him to sit. I believe from the picture, maybe that stuff is in the middle of him and Summer in the back seat. Justice says, I don't see him there. Justice, let me know. Did you see the picture? Because I'll show you again. No, that's a wood board in back of the truck where the red tote is. Okay. So you see a wooden board in the back of the truck where the tote is. Look at the picture. Oh, you want to look at the picture again, Patriot Wife? For sure, I'll show you. Okay, so here's the picture. Okay, so in this picture, you see Summer's here. Here's the milk. Here's the box. And then right here is his arm. You see the shirt with the arm? Can you guys see that? Let me know. That's his arm. All right. So you guys see that? Okay. Susan Smith. You can pass a polygraph test using drugs. Yeah, and you can also fail them using drugs too. So who knows what they did? It seems like they got all these things up their sleeve. I don't know. Summer is sitting in the middle of the back seat in the picture. Well, someone has their arm like this. Oh, I see what you know what? when I look at these pictures, you can see things in different ways. Southern Sass, I do see what you're saying, but I also see it as an arm too. So what Southern Sass is saying is, this just looks like a piece of wood that's in the back seat. Now, if you look at it a certain way, yeah, it does look like that could be just a piece of wood in the back seat. But then it also could look like that's an arm hanging over the boxes and that's a shirt. Uh-oh, guys, we have another one of those pictures. And then back here, like Veronica was saying, you can see the truck and that looks like a license plate. But then it also could look like a tote. We got multiple things going on here, guys. We just opened up something else. Oh no. I tried to crop it. Okay. Susan Smith, I guess I learned something new. Okay. Southern says, I see the box of milk, Summer, then there is no one on the other side. Okay. Thank you for letting me know this. He's wearing a black shirt. So, like I said, some people see it as a piece of wood in the back of that seat, or either an arm hanging over. So you guys let me know, what do you guys think in the comments? What do you guys think about this picture? What you guys think about the picture of Summer altogether? Is she dead or is she alive? What do you guys think about Don's statement? And I'm going to read that Facebook post one more time before I get off of here. And then I'm going to wrap this up. We've been on here a pretty long while. So for 3 hours and now 47 minutes. So I'm going to read that before I get off. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe. Let me read this before I get off of here. Okay. So what he says, this is his plea for his daughter. Now, 6 hours ago. Now, it's been 21 days, right? 21 days since anyone has seen her. And now he's going to give the people that kidnapped the girl 3 days. So here it goes. To the kidnappers of my daughter, I've asked God, and I believe he's given me the go-ahead to plead with you first to release my daughter. And there should still be time for you to repent and change your ways and still obtain eternal life. If not, I will ask God for your destruction in a violent way. I am asking at this time, please let her come home. We love her so much. It's indescribable. We are so deeply hurt. Just so you know how it will be if you don't let her go. In 3 days, I'm asking God for your destruction. Take it from me. Do not play with God. So that is his plea. We don't hear him pleading none of these 21 days, but now he's saying, return her within 3 days. He's asking God for a violent destruction of whoever these are that kidnapped his daughter. So let me know what you guys think about this, about all the things we went over. Let me know in the comment box, and we'll have a discussion then. If we need to, tomorrow we can talk about it in a live. We'll see. Hope you guys have a great night. Talk to you. See you guys soon. I'll let you guys know when I'm back on with a little video. Bye.